Yo, what's up? We got a sick live show here. We got Dank, we got Sweet and Tender Hooligan, and we're going to talk about Scott the fucking Woz.
Little
What?
tiny little YouTuber known as
Yeah.
Scott the Woz.
Scott the Woz, a little guy.
Yeah.
So it's going to
Fuck
be
that
sick,
guy.
and we're all stoned as fuck right now. So
I'm baked.
As
I'm drunk.
fuck.
here we go. There's 26 people watching already.
Let's go.
Baby, you don't know what you're saying because you're a victim of bright city lights, and your mind is not right. You think the world's at your feet because you're starstruck, baby. You're taken in by the light. You're thinking of a look back. You know you're starstruck on me, baby. You're running around like you're crazy. Go to a party and dance through the night, and you'll drink till you're tired, and then you're out on your feet, 'cause you're starstruck, baby, starstruck. Taking it by the light, baby, starstruck. Thinking of a look back, starstruck, you know that you're starstruck on me.
Terminator wasn't good.
Baby,
Fucking multiple.
watch out the rush you'll be rude. 'Cause once you're addicted to wine and champagne, it's gonna drive you insane, because the world's not certain, and you're taking it by the
The hand. The fucking
thinking of
hand.
a look back. Don't you know that you are, and you always know. Oh yeah.
Hey, where is Scott's stash though? Really? Let's all get fucked. I'm getting fucked.
Hello,
I don't know
Mr.
about you
Leahy.
guys. I'm high as fuck.
Mr. Leahy. So yeah, no, Dank and Evil are not the same person. Don't believe the hype.
We're very different. I am super white.
Don't believe the
Yeah.
The whitest Latino
Sick,
alike,
man.
so yeah.
Oh,
don't
there
give
he
me any
is.
shit,
Evil. It's good to
Do
meet
you
you.
have
boss.
an idea how, what is to be white?
I
to be
know
bully
you
as a
from
kid
listening
here?
to your voice, but you're a funny motherfucker. So, and also I like your avatar. I'm kind of pants off right now, but top on still, top on.
Come
So-
on, brother. Just drink
yeah,
it and smoke it. Smoke the nerve away.
So were there like 26 people here waiting to see like either Talarico
Something.
or Scott, and then they were like, "Oh, this is just some bullshit."
No, let's kick it off. Let's go down the list. What was our first topic, guys? Was it the fucking I think it was actually Sweet and Tender brought this up. It was like, why do people care about this tiny little submarine versus a boat full of 400 people falling into the ocean? And Sweet, I believe you're up.
It's because they were rich.
Oh, dude, you fucking I cannot tell you enough.
Stupidest
I
purchase
know I'm
of all time.
At this point, I'm licking your ass. But that fucking video you made, dude, was so goddamn good. You
Okay.
wrapped it up at the end like this entire world sucks. But here's what we have.
I appreciate
At least
it,
we
man.
can make fun of Tommy fucking Talarico.
He's a
So,
cool
Look at
guy.
that.
I enjoyed it. That's all I want to say.
No, that's what it comes down to. It's like, yeah, fuck the world. The Amico is funny.
That's all it is, dude. It's just funny. It's just funny.
So
It's actually kind of fucking hilarious, but that's like the end of it, right? It doesn't. It starts there and it ends there. It's just fucking funny. It's like, What the fuck? All right, I'll shut up. I'm sorry. Man.
No,
I don't want to be that guy from the other night who just kept talking.
No, please come
No,
on.
no, I mean, dude,
Put it out.
you're about where evil is, where you just like stop and then apologize for it. You're basically role.
Yeah, don't do what I do. I already apologize every 5 seconds.
So okay,
Nah,
here's the
man,
thing.
I'm done. Somebody else.
I'm sorry,
Pass
guys.
the mic. Evil. The conch is yours, dude.
It works like this. First there was me. Then there was evil. Then we got another me named Sweet and Tender Hooligan. Now we have another evil named Dank. So now it's like doubles tennis, okay? So
Yeah, Dank, you got to start working on your song, dude. You got to make a song and record
Well,
it.
did you share with Sweet?
no, I didn't tell them. I didn't tell
the
them.
lyrics.
No, I haven't told them about it yet.
Sweet and Tender.
Oh,
This is so. Here's the thing. We're going off script. We're gonna do an acapella song.
wow.
And I think you can only imagine it. Well, let me just spoiler alert. It's called "Where in the Fuck Is Tommy Talarico?"
Oh,
Finally, that song is gonna be made.
Here's the thing.
We've been thinking about this song. Like 20 different minds around the world have been thinking about that fucking song, but nobody makes it. It's gonna be
No,
great,
dude, I wrote it. I sent it. I text. Here's how fucking artistic I am. I hit up Ouya and I was like, dude, I think we should just do this. And he didn't reply. And like 12 minutes later, I'm like, oh, fuck it. I just wrote all the lyrics. He's like, dude, like I'm not that good of a musician. How am I gonna do an a cappella song? And then 30 seconds later, he's like, "Oh wait, the internet." So we got a cappella. Fucking.
Here's the problem with that. We have the perfect music for it.
I mean, we're good, dude. We're good.
No, because not on my channel. Because if you go to it, the guy's like, "Please contact me for licensing options." Like I'm the original writer of this song. Like I wrote and composed this song, and like the whole thing.
But basically. So Sweet. It goes like this. It goes, "Where in the fuck is Tommy Talarico?" And that's kind of the whole song.
well, dude, I mean, as Tommy Amico has said in the past, I mean, this is all about inspiring other people to make content so that we can watch it.
We're just artistic people trying to inspire other artistic people. I
All
think
right,
we
you
all
ready
have artism.
Here's the thing. Somebody who was inspired finally was a big YouTuber named Scott the Woz. We usually use him as like an example of somebody in that age demographic.
Like,
oh yeah,
notice us.
yeah. Like, well, it's good for that. There were 26 people, but they left. No, he's made a video about Amiko and kind of covers the whole thing kind of concisely. It's almost like, wow, I should show this video to my wife so she'll kind of understand.
It was short, right? It was like 16 minutes. It was very concise. Like he touched on a lot of it.
I've got it here. I sped it up a bit. I sped it up a little bit, so he sounds like he's on meth. But I made it about 12.
Dreamcast guy?
Yeah.
Wait, I saw him at the gym the other day, dude. He's fucking swole. And okay, explain it.
Well, you know what?
I'm going down.
It's weird that all these YouTubers never covered the Amico. It's like, why not?
Well,
right, it's time. It's happening
with
now.
all the other
And
things going
okay,
on in the world, it's like either Russia or Ukraine or Amiko.
Here's the problem with this.
Pick a fucking lane, dude. There's
Cluster
3
bombs.
options.
Here's the problem with this. He uploaded this to his, not to Scott the Woz, which has like millions of followers, but to Scott Dash.
Oh, it only has like 16 million followers.
It's like a slightly. Here's what I think about Scott Dash. No, it's only like what was it? We could check, but it's like, is it like 300,000 or something?
Hey,
it would be like slopes.
oh yeah, it's more than you and me, and Sweets and Evil combined.
It's more than most people have ever talked about. It's more than most people have ever talked about Amiko, but
I mean, it's like bacon ice cream level. The time.
Yeah,
I'm going down.
He said 349,000. 349,000 on Scott's Stash and on Scott's
those are decent
Woz.
numbers.
So I would say If I were to analyze it by watching it, basically Scott the Woz is 1.83 million, and Scott the Woz is like aimed at kids a little bit. Maybe it's like a little bit.
Whoa. PM Fiera, back it up. What do you mean aimed at kids?
No, not aimed at kids, but it's a little bit more immature versus this, which is like this is more of a copy of
like tweens, like 13-year-olds and shit.
Yeah, like this is, or even 20-year-olds, but this is like a copy of Ashen's where it sort of aims to be a little bit more mature. It's not quite because I sped it up, but it's like it's a lot less bullshitty than the normal Scott the Woz. Not that he's full of bullshit, but this doesn't drill in his comedy style as much. So
I've never actually met anyone who's full of bullshit. I hope to one day.
let's watch it.
I've only met people up through the name P. Maybe someday I'll get to like higher letters and I'll meet someone who's full of shit. Maybe with the letter T.
Did you put this credit thing here?
Yeah, because I'm not getting fucking beat for this shit.
Support and be supported.
Yeah. Oh yeah. DJ Rudin.
Subscribe to fucking Tommy Oyamiko or Oyamiko if you're AI. Like, just subscribe. It's $2.99.
You're AI like
$9 a month, and it's totally worth it.
Well, $3.99 for the second tier. It's $2.99 for the first tier.
I know.
Yeah, it's $3.99 if you want a controller with a fucking screen on it.
Super chat.
It's like you can have the controller that took the Titan down to a die.
Logitech.
Yeah, Logitech.
Did you guys pay your $75 each to be here tonight?
Oh yeah, they're paid. They're subscribed. They're members now.
These fucking idiots know what they're.
I paid to be here.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going down.
Pay him with used condoms.
Now super chats are open, right?
Define used, Evil.
Can someone test the
chat? Yeah, they are. And super stickers and membership. It's all open. So go ahead, Janong, and you can go ahead and pay Janong. They're not allowed on the show.
Hey, I think we should show the people who are here some moving pictures. So why don't you make that fucking picture move?
$75, Janong. You can get on the show. Super chat me right now.
How do I see
this is a physical version of an Intellivision Amico game. Now, what the hell is an Intellivision Amico? I don't even think Intellivision Amico knows. So this is one of those consoles that gets announced and like you already know, like what is this gonna do? Like the Atari VCS? Like you can try.
No, that came out. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. That was a tick. That was a nervous tick. My bad.
Funny. He's like, I don't know.
The VCS sucks. The fucking Evercade sucks. The analog.
Dude, everything sucks. It's all stupid as fuck. Dude, I went to a fucking old man cringe retro tournament and won a fucking like, hey, this will play your old ROMs. So you put it. It's like it does your shit in HD. So I put fucking Donkey Kong Country in there, and it looks like a bag of dicks on my fucking HD screen. Like nothing works. Everything sucks. You nailed it, Sweets. The world sucks, dick. Like, just fucking remember your favorite days when you were 7.
We'll try it on a CRT. Try your little device on a CRT.
Well, my little device, is that what we're calling it now?
Is that the thing
Hold
you
on.
got?
Susan, you called it my little device? No, she
James,
said
James Whitman in the chat says, analog pockets, okay, don't be a gaming racist.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, someone.
No, dude, I would never be a gaming racist, but I might. I was thinking, and Evil, I want you to back me up on this. Like, it is cool to be a racist gamer, though, right? Like, not a gaming racist, but I am a racist gamer.
Hold everything.
Yeah.
Tony gave us money.
Everyone shut up.
What happened? Oh.
How do we split $2?
Wow.
What
okay,
just
so
happened?
YouTube gets $1, we get $1.
Well, no, I get $1.
We get a quarter each. Thanks, Tony.
No, dude, fuck that bullshit.
We're gonna live like kings.
No, Uyi gets $1. Me and Sweets fight hard for like those other 50 cents, but then YouTube takes 30 cents. Gaming racists suck, but racist gamers.
Quarter in my
awesome.
island, you can buy a house with that money. I'll be right back.
I think I owe Tony a dance.
A fucking table dance?
Are you gonna twerk?
Are you gonna put a propeller hat and dance outside?
Get a frog, get a table dance. I think we should start taking fucking questions from the audience, man.
Support and be supported, bro.
Dude, fucking let's go. Amico
I will say,
supremacist. Hey, do you want a new thing that feels like it's 20 years old and also acts like it's 20 years old? Then you might like an Amico. Just kidding. It's never coming out. Fuck off.
That's a good slogan.
Eat a dick.
Hey, Tommy, is this your first super chat ever in history?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Tony.
Thanks,
Wow.
Tony.
Tony sent me money before. He's a gracious guy. When I put up the PayPal, he sent me money. He's
Tony,
a good
thanks
dude.
from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah, Tony's a good man.
Dude, there's a lot of good people in this community. Like a lot. And I'm all about the sweets way of going where you're like, yeah, just fucking be cool with people, and they might think you're trolling or whatever. Just be like, hey, I'll talk to you. There's a lot of people who are just like, oh no, and they think you won't talk to them. But it's like, dude, I'll fucking talk to you. I don't give a fuck.
That's a really good point, Dank, because I think a lot of this leading up to this has been a lot of tribalism, and when it's like, if it gets political and people are just like, I can't even hear the other point of view, and like
You're artistic.
That's why I like to talk to people like PM Fiera. You know, but honestly, I did for a long time.
I know, and I remember you saying that. And like, and forgive me if I say that sometimes I have to read between the lines to understand if you're like being serious or not. And
No,
I'm not
okay.
fucking with you, but like you have a dry sense of humor, you know. But like, no, I could tell that you like, no, I made a legitimate attempt to like, hey, let's fucking hash some shit out. And you know, maybe nothing's good's gonna come of it. Maybe you still think he's a piece of shit at the end of it, whatever. But like, the attempt is fucking cool. I enjoy that. It's not that hard to just fucking.
I would go on Amiko forever right now and talk to those guys.
Dude,
like,
fuck yeah, I would,
you know
absolutely. I mean? I have so many questions. But no, I'm with you, man. I would in a fucking minute. I would do that.
Holy shit! What do
Look
we
at
have
this
here?
motherfucker.
What?
Hey, your teeth are all jacked up, dude.
Hey, man, I owe Tony a dance.
Green Day.
Oh, can I go?
You call that not doxing yourself?
I got dog.
Wait, it's not complete. Hold on.
Oh wait, he looks like that chick from the Ouya. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'll show myself.
that's what I look like. I look like Leahy.
Dude, I need to find some kind of picture. How do I get my fucking
It's
Abe
like
Talarico
avatar or whatever.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
I'm all for you trying to make a console, but you're not going to make a console. You're going to put out a product that like a couple people are going to buy to review on YouTube, and then nobody else is going to even look at. The console space is
Owned.
Come again?
Owned. Said
those are physical products, man.
tough these days. There's only a couple companies that can really warrant putting out a video game console, and the only major ones are the ones that are doing them. Anybody else that even has the capital to do so, I don't think they have the knowledge of the video game industry you truly need.
The
I think
ones
so
that
many
are doing them are the ones that aren't stealing money, like $17 million, and they're actually doing things with their
there's
money.
already consoles. Like, people already have phones. Like, how about just make games that go on the phones? That's what Netflix is doing, and it's working out pretty damn well.
Fuck that shit. I got inspired by the Titan. I'm actually doing this on a Marconi fucking ... wire to you guys right now. So I'm just really fast at it. I'm going back in time. I'm going down,
like Google and Amazon think they know, but they don't really know. They'll just throw money at a bunch of random things without actually truly knowing how to create a video game console with a strong library. They just think if they put Assassin's Creed on it, it'll sell well. And you can add Intellivision Amico to the list, but partially. It's a weird one. So this was headed up by Tommy Talarico. He was a fairly well-known video game composer. He's worked in the video game industry for decades, though it's pretty much always just been music. And even then, some games are credited with him as the composer, though in reality, just another composer used like his own studio. So, like he's credited for a lot of games, but I think some of those are kind of technicalities. But that shouldn't take away from how impressive his resume is. He's truly done so much in the video game industry, and so much for the video game industry. He headed up Video Games Live, which was pretty much taking an orchestra and traveling all across the country, all across the world, and performing at these concert halls, really elevating video game music to be seen as not just video game music, but music. But he was a legitimate name.
That's so weird. But music. How does that just help disambiguate it from video game music and make it just music because you played it in front of
Hey,
people?
it's not just bleeps and bloofs anymore.
Who the fuck, like, when that was in like
Bloof,
1996, guys. Like, that happened when like Sega CD came out and like Myst and shit. Like, what are you guys talking about? Like,
We've come a long way.
that was like 30 fucking years ago, guys. What the hell are you talking about?
It feels
30 years ago isn't like not a long time ago. It's like it's very long ago when it comes to technology.
yeah. Remember the internet just happened.
Yeah. Rock and roll and the way people feel about music evolves like every couple of
Rock
years.
and roll was like one black guy standing up and like not getting tomatoes thrown at him. That's rock and roll. It was like it's a slow move of history.
Holy
What was that movie you showed me, Uya? The singer?
The jazz singer.
The jazz
the
singer.
wedding.
Is that the one where the guy was definitely wearing blackface and also putting white around his lips?
Yeah, but he was
And
Jewish.
his name was Al Jolson, and he starred in like 40 of those movies.
Maybe.
And they were all awful, and he wore the same makeup. Is that the movie?
Might have been.
That shit is fucked. It's like I've talked to all of my black friend about this, and he's agreed. He's agreed. That shit is fucked.
I have my friends. Okay, I can say this. You didn't go there,
in
Daddy.
video game music.
I
Why did he
fucking
think he could make a console? He pretty much bought the Intellivision name. So Intellivision was a really old school game console that competed with the Atari 2600. And it did fairly well. But at the same time, it wasn't the Atari, and it was also a dead IP. Nobody cares about the Intellivision anymore. Even
Ooh,
good point. Actually, a really solid point. Nobody
hear
cares about the television.
Nobody gives
Go
a fuck.
fuck
DJC.
yourself, Tommy Talarico.
Open your ears, DJC. Open your ears, Mike Mullis. Nobody cares about the Intellivision anymore. This guy's in his 20s, right? Or early 30s or something.
Yep.
This guy's younger than us.
Well, guys, it's official.
The most fun I've had in the past year is watching DJC play Evil Knievel. Oh shit! I can't drive a fucking shitty mobile phone bike.
He had it for 8 months.
I knew a guy that's way older than us, and he told me that Colecovision was the cool one. Intellivision was bullshit. They were
Yeah,
rich.
that
and they had
guy
both,
probably
and
never
yeah.
got laid and drove a Fiero and died.
Who?
Well, ColecoVision had the Atom computer.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? Hey, do you guys remember when like Nintendo came out and then that was just like normal and like we didn't have to worry about all these fucking shitty retro fucking fuck stick consoles and like we had Mario and then Genesis came out and we had Golden Axe and like fucking Sonic and things. And then we forgot that there was this whole generation of fucking
And the best thing about it was the absolute best part about
these
that era.
goddamn things, and they just want to collect them.
The best
Shut
thing,
collector
the best thing
fucks.
about the Genesis era is when we had Tommy Talarico composing finally.
Oh man, dude, that guy could really. That guy could put a couple fucking notes of music together. That Joey.
We had Color a Dinosaur.
Even people that claim they care about the Intellivision, do they? I think they care about it in the sense that it's a piece of video game history. But
Hold on, I like this part. He doubles down. He like doubles down on what he just said about the Intellivision fans. Listen to this shit.
He's like, yeah, sure, it sucks dick, but okay.
No,
sorry.
he's like people who say they like it don't even fucking like it. Like, listen to this shit.
IP, nobody cares about the Intellivision anymore. Even people that claim they care about the Intellivision, do they? I think they care about it in the sense that it's a piece of video game history. But, I mean, why do you care about it in any other form other than that? The games are garbage. Not only are the games garbage, the controller is even worse. I'd say with
No, the
Atari games, you
controller's
can actually
cool.
go back
We should
and play a lot.
recreate it, but like put a touchscreen on it and like make it the most expensive part of the whole console. That's what we should do. Because the thing,
Even
hated the
AVGN, like
most
what,
about the
16
old
years
one.
ago, he talked about the controller that he said it was garbage. It pinched your. I know it's a fucking show, but you already got like the bad reputation from AVGN, and you're gonna fucking produce this console that no one gives a shit about the IP. For fuck's sake,
dude. the IP was the thing. Like I don't know. This thing is, my mind is so fucking warped right now, just trying to comprehend this whole goddamn Miko thing. But it's like I feel like there's a world where they could be like, boom, like what the Atari 50 thing. I know a lot of people said that it's fucking basic, but like there's got to be some way to where they could have got their IP where this fucking old man cringe community could get their fucking rocks off without having to like worry about, oh wait, I have a super secret fucking demo unit. Like, no, I don't know what you have, and I don't know what you think you have, but fucking get over it. Tommy Talarico stole $17 million. Fuck that guy. Fuck him.
It went very. He lost money now. Apparently,
The what?
He's losing money, isn't he?
Who?
Talarico. He's getting sued and shit.
Yeah.
He ain't
He's
gonna
the fall
pay
guy.
shit.
He's the idiot holding the bag.
Yeah, he got fucked too.
Oh, so actually, Sweets, that brings up a good point. That's something I want to talk about. That's kind of recently come up just like as an idea. Like, is Tommy just the bag? Is he the bag man? Because, like, okay, he's a self-promoter, but most self-promoters have an exit strategy. Can he be that much of an idiot bag man? Like, they couldn't have all played him that hard, right? And he's just gonna fucking run away.
Well, it's like he never lied. It was true at the time, you know.
He felt it was true.
He thought it was
true in his head.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
he literally can't control his lies. Literally.
He was like, also he was like, well, if it was possible, then he'd be like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it'd be like, it was your fault. You believe my dreams.
All right, here we go.
Out of them and still have a good time. You know, they're really stupid simple, but at the same time, like, they're pretty charming. In television, I don't know what the is going on in half of these games. And even if I do know what's going on, they're not fun. I'd honestly say out of the big three at that time, which was Atari 2600, Intellivision, and ColecoVision, I think Intellivision was like at the bottom of the barrel there. It just wasn't very good. ColecoVision.
Ooh. Gosh, those fighting words, Scott.
Yeah, for sure. But actually, in that picture, it does look pretty cool, and it doesn't look like a fucking from the 1500s printing press.
Here's the argument. They say to people, the Intellivision fans will say, well, you're just a Nintendo fanboy. You're just like modern games. You're a hardcore gamer. You're this, you're that. And they would say that to us for years. Scott is literally saying, no, ColecoVision is fun. Atari's fun. This is bullshit. And it's true. I played the collection a long time ago on I played it on DS way before any of this shit ever happened, expecting it to be fun like ColecoVision, and I played it and they were all shit except Astro Smash, but Astro Smash was still pretty shitty.
Okay, so could you play 4 players at a time, but you couldn't move in between your ships?
Where was Scott the Was? Where was he in 2020 and 2021 and 2022? Where were you,
He
Scott?
was younger and maybe like he wasn't.
Well, where was Scott's stash, really? Maybe he didn't have Scott's stash around yet.
Exactly. Now he's getting puff. He's getting
Ohio
high.
was
He's like
still
watching
working
Amiko saying like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna talk about
They were
this."
like, "Is marijuana cool?"
3 years ago, he was. How old is Scott? Was? Does anybody really know?
I think he's 18.
25.
He's 18.
Old enough to where I have to still stay 501 feet away from him.
Is this Albert Menendez?
No, man, I'm fucking around. I'm sorry.
I know. Me too. You know Albert Menendez. You have 2 more brain cells. Don't worry. Yeah.
Oh well, no, Evil. I'm a big fan of yours, dude. I've listened. I've been I was telling these guys earlier. I'm a lurker. I've been watching this whole shit show, just like trying to figure it out for like 4 years. But I've listened to the big hitters like yourself.
Good to have you here, man.
But I still need like the little stories. Like there's all these like, why is Gary called Gary? Probably because he's gay, and like other stories like that. I need a lot of like different stories.
Gary's really conservative. Gary was on Tony TGD's show.
Yeah, he used to be.
Weird. He's like weirdly conservative about weird shit.
Yeah, I think he got like abused as a child or something.
Nothing wrong with being conservative, but he's insane. He's this psycho.
I thought you were gonna
People
say nothing wrong with being abused as a child, but don't be conservative.
Yeah, just don't like abuse others about it.
No, definitely not.
Okay, but I get coming back to the point, Sweet Antenna. I was thinking the same. Like, dude, we needed Scott like on our side. Like, what 2 years ago, it would have been awesome to have him like at the fucking point of the
Dude,
speed,
or AVGN or anybody. I mean,
well, AVGN is not a,
Or like
Scott,
the
Scott didn't
AVN
monetize.
awards.
As far as I
What if we
remember,
had the
Scott
adult video
didn't want to make money with this.
awards?
So it's the opposite of AVGN. AVGN is just a guy who does it for the money, right? And it's just a show. He doesn't really have an identity. But somebody like Scott has a little more credibility, even though I don't follow him or watch. But yeah,
Sweet thinks AVGN is real.
yeah, but Santa Claus is gonna bring your presents.
Sweet. Or sorry, Evil. Let me say this counterpoint. Don't you think like the long runway is better for like comedy purposes? Like, what if everything just got figured out right away? Like, oh yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Everything
he's
got
going in
figured out
jail,
right away.
like-
Just dumbass people didn't get it.
Like,
We all knew it was a scam.
It would be so good justice, but like we wouldn't have had any of these laws.
The people like everybody saw like, oh, the Comico Chameleon failed. Now we have Intellivision Amico. Is this a joke? What's the next thing? Like the Dick Wizard. What was your parody? Yeah,
Oh, it's AIDS. They're injecting us all with AIDS. They do.
like it was an obvious garbage scam from the very beginning. It was like Colico Chameleon 2 point. You don't
Yes.
need to.
Anyone could see it.
It's like,
Anyone
no,
can
we just
see.
hired the same people from that other shitty company that didn't
Literally.
work.
Literally, the fucking same people. Like,
Oh, you guys, I was just listening to a Tommy Talarico interview, and Calico Chameleon was brought up, and he's like, oh, it's totally different, like different people, different blah, blah, blah. But he said different people than Calico Chameleon. Tommy did.
wow.
It wasn't exactly the same people. They traded me for Mike Kennedy.
Yeah.
He's like, there's different people like me.
I will say,
Brittany?
as a white myself, if you're gonna fucking put a figurehead white in front of a company, be like, this guy's name is Mike Kennedy. That's like such a white guy name. So good job on them. I don't think he exists, and they got away with it.
Mike
Let's
Pence
go.
Kennedy Jr. The third.
And had some pretty solid stuff on there. And you could also swap out the ColecoVision controller, which was very similar to the Intellivision, and swap that out for an Atari or Sega Genesis controller, which was a godsend. But Atari was the obvious winner there. It may not have had the best graphics, and it may have had a ton of shovelware, but those are the games from that era I'm most likely to play.
Warlords.
That's
Such a
space,
big one.
that was Space Strikers.
Warlords.
That was Warlords.
Space Strikers.
No, that was Warlords.
Yeah,
Space.
Warlords was the future, man. Four players, analog controllers, something else.
Yeah.
We should be playing that right now.
That is
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. That is cool.
Where is it? Where is it?
Back. Yeah.
There.
Where in the
There.
fuck
ColecoVision
is
controller, which was
Tommy
very
Talarico?
similar to the Intellivision, and swap that out for an Atari or Sega Genesis controller, which was a godsend. But Atari was the obvious winner there. It may not have
Oh,
had
you
the
mean
best
something that
graphics, and it may have
works,
had
that
a
doesn't have a
ton of
stupid
shovelware,
fucking
but
screen on it for
those
no
are the
reason.
games from that era
Yeah.
I'm most likely to play these days. But when they announced the Intellivision Amico, like they obviously kind of wanted to spin the marketing as if it was like, man, remember Intellivision? Like, man, we're trying to reignite the same value that the Intellivision brand pushed forward back in the early 80s. And I'm like, no. The Intellivision IP was cheap. You bought it, and now you're trying to make a new console with this name. That's the only reason why it's called the Intellivision.
porn.
What?
That era. Shit fucking ruled.
What?
Huh?
I have no idea. I'm really high.
Hold on. Listen. Listen to what he says.
Trying to reignite the same value that the Intellivision brand pushed forward back in the early 80s. And I'm like, no. The Intellivision IP was cheap. You bought it, and now you're trying to make a new console with this name. That's the only reason why it's called the Intellivision Amico. It's not because the brand really meant something. It doesn't. It's just recognizable. There's nothing about Intellivision that I'm like, man, god damn it, I want that to come back. But,
Oh, it's so cold.
That was
Fuck. Are you hearing this?
It's
Anybody,
kind of, it's
This
kind of
is
like
my first time.
1,000% true.
My first time seeing this.
Oh, people
Wait,
watching. I wonder if any.
Sweet and Tender, have you never heard of the Intellivision Amico? Because
No,
I have
no.
a story to tell you.
No, this
You've
is
never
the
heard of
first-
it?
The first time I'm seeing Scott react to
Oh,
it.
okay.
There's 15 people
Damn it.
watching, and
I was hoping to regale you with. Okay, go.
there's 12 people watching now, and maybe probably 100, 200 people will watch this later, probably more. And hopefully somebody who's on the show in Amico Forever is watching this and understands how normal people feel about the console. So,
Well, Geeks with
Amico
Cash.
forever.
Geeks with
I
Cash.
think you
is
guys should really
officially-
fucking get your shit together.
Geeks
Yeah.
with Cash left Amico Forever.
Because
Forever.
he's smart and he has a brain.
He is
Eventually,
smart.
in
He
the
finally
end.
saw it.
he's gone forever.
Yeah. I think he's
Tommy Talarico
really
announced
good.
the Intellivision Amico, and what this was promised to be was a super budget, family-friendly video game console, where you don't have to worry about all those M-rated sex games. You, your grandma, and your kid can all just sit down and enjoy a game.
Yeah, PM Ferreira. You don't have to worry about those games.
I don't have to worry about sex games. I just put them on my fucking list of games I want to play.
Yeah, PM Ferreira.
Don't have to worry about it anymore.
Don't worry about them.
They're already,
PM.
they're already on the list.
No, I think PM Ferreira was actually his whole thing. This isn't a joke. I think if I remember right, if it was him, he was the one that was really hung up on like he liked the idea that you could sell the digital games,
Yes.
and so like he just got fixated on that and hung up on it, and so he
Like,
would
that's
like
cool, man. Like that's fine. That's like a thing to be excited about. But you don't
Yeah,
just
but-
have to like go on 15-year-old fucking starlets pages and tell them how fat they are and how they should like eat less. You don't
But
have
it's
to do
like
all that
he
shit.
was
You don't
willing to
have to
put up
like
with- he was
reply
willing
to
to- here's the
every
problem with
video that's ever been made about the Amigo. And
All right.
like, well, actually, okay, I'll shut up.
Here's the problem with it. He was willing to put up with anything sort of to have that. And that's like problematic because it's sort of like, oh, well, I really want like, you know, a redheaded girl who's exactly 5'5" with perfect tits and braces.
Yeah.
But so I'll just let this one chick that I met treat me however the fuck she wants. And she's horrible to me. That's what he's doing. He's like, yeah, I
Yeah.
really want digital games to be sellable. And so
Yeah.
No, she
how
has to
come
be
we don't
fit.
do
She
that?
has to be
But
fit. Who cares about
it's-
her face? She has to be fit.
Yeah. It's like I
He's
found exactly
He's
what I
almost
wanted.
there though. Like he almost gets the point. Like when that guy was like, "Why don't you just stop doing that?" He was like, "Well, because I'm stubborn." It's like, dude, you're there. You're there. Okay, yes, this is a fucking moment. Like, yeah, you're fucking stubborn,
'Cause I'm
Well, you're
actually-
just stubborn.
and that's cool. Like, it's okay. You're
Here we
fucking
go.
stubborn.
Where you don't
Be like,
have to
know
learn
yourself.
anything. You can just sit down and have fun. I remind you of anything? So I understand why they are going for this market, because it's kind of that blue ocean strategy that we went for. You know, don't try and compete with everybody else. Try and go for a market that's untapped. The problem is that market untapped? This is the same thing the Wii was going for. And all the people that kind of like was nursed on the Wii, if they didn't upgrade to like a really core game console or a modern game console that's being released these days, they're content going on their smartphones. But that's where the Intellivision Amico had an ace up their sleeve. So their controllers would be touchscreen based. So that way, you know, like, hey, oh my god, it's like the Wii again, but it's for our touchscreen riddled brains because of our smartphones. So it's perfect if you know how to use a smartphone.
Do you have a touchscreen riddled brain?
Dude, I was actually gonna make Doom run on my pacemaker, so I'm good. Like, fuck it. Like the target, it's like this is just case in point of why the Amigo didn't have to exist.
Do you
This is
guys
just
play any-
stupid bullshit.
Do
This is
you guys
from how
play,
long ago?
Do you guys play any smartphone games?
I
No.
mean, I play
No.
dumbass phone games.
No, none whatsoever.
I play Call My Wife's Boyfriend. See if
Used
she wants
to.
to hang out.
You used to. You were playing old school phone games today, weren't you, Emo?
Oh yeah. I managed to run all these Java games from like the Nokia Express Music Express. That was cool, man. And that's what we're gonna play. This whole shitty games.
I love Java and
I
Flash.
used to-
yeah.
I understand why they say that the cell phone is a big market, because I haven't bought like let's say from the late 90s till the 2010. That's when I started buying games again. And it was through my phone because I was like away on a trip and everything, and you had to play
Evo,
some
would you
shit,
say-
and you're not gonna take your laptop or some shit. It's 2010. You don't have a handheld, so you bought these little shitty games. They added to your fucking phone bill, and it's like, oh, it's just $1, just $2, just. So yeah, I'm pretty sure just like me, many people start buying just shitty small games from the phone, and that was like the reason like Talarico started drooling, right? Because it was like the market for. Yeah, but I'm not gonna buy a console. The reason I have a phone I do it is because it's mobile and they don't have to do anything else, right?
It's kind of hard to. No, fuck it. I had a thought and I forgot it because of somebody else
play phone games. I play the. I have like services that give you phone games. Like I was saying, Netflix and some other shit like Amazon or something. And like I play the Shovel Knight puzzle phone game, and I was playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in
What's the new one called? Shredder's Revenge.
Turtle Power. Yeah, Shredder's Revenge.
What?
I was playing it on the phone.
It's such a good game.
I was playing it on the phone.
Do you have it on Netflix or?
Yeah, I got it through Netflix.
Oh shit! I haven't.
And it's free the full game, and I played it on the phone with the touchscreen, and it actually controls well, which is weird because that's the second game I've had where the touchscreen controlled well. The first one was Sonic CD. The port of Sonic CD to tablet on Amazon and on phones.
I heard they fucked up the port on everything. Like, I heard they fucked up the port on everything. Like the Switch port, the Xbox port, and nothing really was that smooth.
No, this one was done by the guy that did Sonic Mania, Jason Whitehead or whatever.
Yeah.
I heard that.
This one was hella good. The one on touchscreen for Sonic CD is fucking amazing. And so, like, if a game is programmed well, touchscreen can technically work. I would say it works for Ninja Turtles pretty well too. It would probably be better, but if it's programmed right, I don't know what they do. Like if they fill in the gaps for you, like with netcode or something, the way that netcode fills in the gaps when you press something wrong or delay it. I don't know if it's
like good netcode. The good shit is like the rollback, right? So it's like it's like anti. Like, do you play Mario Kart or Smash on fucking?
So you can play Ninja Turtles online with people on the phone, and it works.
Is it really? Are you shitting me?
No.
Oh God, I'm gonna try this.
I
realize that Netflix Netflix has like even first person. It's not just little SpongeBob puzzles or shit like that. Those free games.
No, there's good games, and there's games that are
there's
like
the Ghostbusters one, like first person, some shit like that.
There's interactive movies and stuff, and some other ones.
Wow.
I feel like we've been fucking just pushing out Sweet and Tender lately, and I feel like this guy always has clips. So
he's masturbating. Don't worry.
Are you sweet? First of all, it's fine if you are, but also,
like P.O. Box Christmas would say, he's doing TMNT secretion of the splooge.
Can you guys hear me or no?
We can hear you, baby.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Then you know how to use the Intellivision Amico. This is just the goddamn Wii U again. Yeah, a controller with a second screen that's going for like a casual market. It's just the fucking Wii U, and that bombed. And to be fair, that was $300, but still, like, I don't think that would have done much better if it was $200. But Amico was trying to push how all games would be.
How much is Amico? $350?
Too fucking much.
$350.
Not free.
Be ready on day one, no updates necessary, and no microtransactions. And all the retro gamers cheered. But these are the same retro gamers that are miserable and don't play anything new these days and are stuck in the past. I love retro games.
He dissed them hard.
Losers.
He's saying AVGN is real.
Idiots.
He thinks we're all like the AVGN.
Well, like I am.
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
540.
Right. Yeah.
Gotta go.
Dude, Garfield looks so much better on the right than on the left. I like the right Garfield because it's like spacey. Oh wait, that's biplanes. Cool. You paid for that. It doesn't fucking work. You fucking got taken.
Here's what's ironic.
Okay. All right. I wish I had an 8-pack. I do.
I wish I had an 8th.
I wish I had an 8-pack. Oh yeah, I do. I have like a 12-pack. I'll be right back. Yeah.
12-pack. Be right back.
Oh fuck.
Now listen.
I get some more beer. I got no weed.
He's about to give us some new shots in nice
Okay.
HD of
I'll shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Evil
so
Dead
Scott has an 8-pack.
Listen, Scott's about to go through and open up the biplanes thing. If you go on his channel, you can see it in like 4K and everything.
Wow.
I didn't download it for that, but
Sorry.
it really demonstrates that the Amiko games, the physical
products.
like they're meant to be discarded if you look at it, but ironically, everyone who bought one bought it to keep
But
it.
they're also meant to be sold for money.
Hey there,
In a
guys.
fucking very shitty way. Just adding to the
Let's
17
get
million.
through this so we have
that
time to do
you've
Amiko.
stolen from everyone. Fuck you, Tommy Talarico.
Yep.
Absolutely adore them, but a lot of the retro game community has just a funny little stick up their ass, and they don't like updates to games because, like, well, fuck updates. I hate them. So I guess you just want your game to be broken upon release and also just not functioning, and also never improve as time goes on.
What?
Yeah, no, this is I would consider this complacency. No, I actually want the game to be finished before it gets released.
Because that was in 1987.
No,
And that's my expectation.
No, in general, even today, like finish the game before you put it out.
I agree with you, man. I hate that thing that it's like it's gonna be patched over the next couple months. It's like that's bullshit. Sell me the full game, the full working game, or go to fuck.
Here's the thing. They used to just not do that, and people still bought the games, so they don't really fucking care.
Dude, there were 3 revisions of like many Genesis games. They were just like put out a new cartridge with like an update where they patched some bullshit.
Like they'll
I
just
think it's actually cool. I agree that like, hey, your game should be done and like you're proud of it and ready to release it when you release it. But like a patch, I don't see a problem.
Okay, Dank. I see what you mean. And yes, that is valid. But what happens as soon as the server is down and you can't update?
Here's what happens. Here's what happens, guys. Here's a reality of it, okay? He's talking about how they would make revisions of fucking games. The reason they did that is because people have a right to send the game back if it has a game-breaking bug, okay? There are games that they made, that they released, that had game-breaking bugs, meaning that it fucking would corrupt the save data and break the game or something like that.
Not DuckTales, though, right?
It could break games, or there were things in the games where it would corrupt and it wouldn't work correctly, okay? Nobody sent out a game like that on purpose, but it still happened like dozens, if not hundreds of times commercially. That happened.
I just feel like if somebody were to do that on purpose, it would be Tommy Talarico.
Like you can corrupt
fucking asshole.
You can corrupt original copies of Pokemon. That's what the missing no thing is and stuff like that. Like you can corrupt games that are commercial. And so the thing about that is nobody ever released them that way on purpose, okay? But they still got released. So it will happen. So it's beneficial that you have a system and you have a network and you have everything set up that they can update it and fix it. It's better for the industry because then people don't say, well, fuck that game, it's broken.
Okay, but here's the thing. Sweet Tender said he doesn't agree with that.
It's better when video games don't have to
be released
it's better
as it is.
Listen,
there's margin of error for every programmable thing.
It's even better when,
so yeah, it's true.
It is better when
that you can do firmware updates and stuff.
It is better for the consumer when the producer of the game doesn't have to send out new copies of the game because they fucked it up, because that hurts the industry and gets you less games.
Or because
what if you have to like find the president of the company because
they rushed it? They rushed it out.
It just happens sometimes. It's computer data.
No, they rushed it.
Not everything is rushed. Not everything is because it's rushed
for Christmas. Again,
no, that's not always true.
Again, yes,
that's not always true.
Always.
Okay, you're generalizing.
You're generalizing.
We live in a different world these days. Games were way simpler back then, and thus, it was a lot less likely they'd ship completely broken. Nowadays, games are so ridiculously complex that, yeah, you have to do a day one update sometimes. Even games that are like from companies like Nintendo, like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, launched with a day one update. They're necessary. They're good to have.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. It's good.
And yeah, it's really annoying that modern games have day one
just said
updates
it's
and they're
really
so
annoying.
big. It's just like it's either
Boy,
that
Amiko,
or not. And I'd rather have that than not.
You
It's
just
that
said
or
there's nothing
not.
wrong with that, and then
yeah,
he
it
comes
takes
right
more-
back
listen.
on and says it's really annoying.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. Scott the Woz said you're an idiot. He has
No,
like 16
Scott the Woz said
followers.
it's that or not.
Fuck
So
you.
Scott-
I'm not subscribing. Unsubscribe from Amiko. Fuck
Scott
off.
the Woz didn't say that. Scott the Woz said it's that or not. And so Scott the Woz basically said, oh, so you can go to the ER. Yeah, it's really annoying to have to wait in the ER to get the doctor to help you, but it's that or not. So I'd
There is
rather
back-
have
he got out by accident. Sorry.
Agree to
Sweet,
disagree.
coming back. Oh, hold on. He can't come
Look
back.
at those AI fingers though on the screen right now. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
Okay, I'm back.
You gotta hit play. That's fucking with me.
Because like these games would be broken, and I don't really think it's the update's fault. I think it's more so like we need to reevaluate how this game development is being managed. It's not the game developers' fault. I feel like it's probably like the higher ups where like the way they're directing things and the way they're managing things is making it so then all these modern games kind of launch in a buggy or broken state. But to pretty much be like, no updates, no microtransactions, no none of this.
Fuck that shit.
I think it's just kind of
Tommy tell
weird
you-
because on
tell
base
me
level
what
that sounds
said.
great, but then when you go a little
He said we're all gonna
So
be
he's-
fucking Amiko.
He's saying he's okay with that. He's okay
He
with
said no
rushed out
updates
shitty
because
games.
why? Because I fucking said so. Eat a fucking bag of dicks, you faggots. Fuck
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
Talarico.
That's what he's saying.
deeper, it's something where it's like, okay, no updates means like, so games are just gonna launch completely broken, and no microtransactions, like, yeah, they're annoying, but still, like, that's how many game developers make money, and some microtransactions aren't done in very bad ways, so just denying they even exist at all on your platform, like, yeah, as a consumer, you're gonna be like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Listen, sweet. Scott's not just pulling shit out of his ass. Scott read a bunch of books and talked to a bunch of professionals in the industry while you were sitting there fucking smoking weed and watching TV.
Cool story. My wife
Yeah,
calls
does-
my dick the microtransaction.
Does he ever actually like have a critical view on a game that he reviews?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, he puts out worst lists and shit like that all the time. He
Of-
talks
of-
shit
of-
about
no, I mean of games that he's like sent codes of, or like products that he features in his videos. Like,
why
man,
would anyone
No,
do why
when
would
he
anyone-
hangs shit on stuff, it's like from 12 years ago. He's like, I'm gonna make fun of this thing that used to be a thing.
yeah,
back
he's
in
an
the day.
influencer, dude. Don't defend him.
Yeah, fuck you.
But then you're gonna realize, like in a year, nobody wants to make games for your platform, and also you're not making a lot of money on your platform. It's just the way the modern market goes. So, like, yeah, I think they were just trying to win over consumers with that without actually really.
Scott knows he isn't gonna be on YouTube forever. Scott went and learned real shit about the fucking real industry so he can do more than James the rest of
No,
his life.
he lives
Scott
in like
knows he
Ohio.
is.
He's gonna be fine.
No, Scott went and
He's
learned
on that Chappelle lifestyle. Just
I need more
buy a
fucking
bunch
beer.
of land. You're cool.
Scott went and learned some real shit about the real industry so he doesn't have to be like James and dress as himself when he gets old and with his fucking bald Scott. He learned some shit so he can leave. You'll trust me, he's gonna be doing some real shit someday.
Okay.
He knows. He's already spitting knowledge.
Yeah,
Says
if
the
you wanna
guy
make
who
money.
Thinking it through. Like, how about this? All the games you put into production don't have
Look how much
microtransactions and are ready
smaller
on
and
day
shitty
one.
that
But you
thing is.
Listen to
Like,
what he's saying.
What's a Wii
Listen,
case? Is
he's-
that like equivalent to like
He
a
is
Switch case?
explaining it to you idiots. He is explaining the whole fucking thing to you guys.
Well, I'm a
Listen to
fucking
him.
moron.
Listen to him.
Sorry. Actually, I'm sorry.
Listen to this guy.
nobody wants to make games for your platform, and also you're not making a lot of money on your platform. It's just the way the modern market goes. So, like, yeah, I think they were just trying to win over consumers with that without actually really thinking it through. Like, how about this? All the games you put into production don't have microtransactions and are ready on day one, but you need the infrastructure there if you want more games on your platform and you want to keep game developers happy and with consistent revenue. You want to
Yo,
make sure they can
okay,
do that if
the
they
hand
want.
thing is
But
fucking
Amiko wasn't
weird,
going for
dude.
that. They
That's because
Right.
I sped it up.
High as fuck.
No,
It's
no.
AI
It's like Tommy Talarico talking with his hands, but like just the hand.
Oh, that's actually cool. Rewind it. Let's watch it all over again.
Yeah.
I love
Go
it.
back
He
10,
doesn't- he
go back
doesn't
15
stop.
seconds.
He's
wanted
definitely
a curated game library. Biplanes. Yeah, this game library that they promised was really, really strange. So first up, this game controller was pretty much just a wheel and a touchscreen, which looked dumb. But they also promised Earthworm Jim 4 was going to be on the Amico. Might I ask, How with that controller? You're gonna make a 2D platformer? But they also had other things like arcade-style games, party games, educational games. This was really targeted at the family demographic. But they also wanted to target it towards the retro gamer demographic.
Wow,
the ones that
the family that hates
he
each
missed
other.
a lot with the free versions of
The family that wants to waste everyone's money and never go on vacation.
The free versions of what?
You can play those Sesame Street games online for free, and we're going to charge you for them. And the
Oh
camera
yeah,
game.
Scott
You could also
says
just
like,
go to a library and color with crayons. Fuck you, Tommy Talarico. You fucking cunt. God, I hate this fucking guy.
Scott says later, like, oh, there's a lot more to cover about this, and
That's fair.
might
Yeah,
right?
I'm not counting it against him.
like he points them to us. Like he straight up says, there's a bunch of shit about this. Like
I think also, Tommy, I think he may have said like, and maybe I'll do something on this in the future.
Yeah, he does. That's why there were a bunch of people watching. That's why there were a bunch of people watching at the start of this. They were like, "Oh shit, Scott's doing it."
No,
like,
they weren't. That was not real.
I actually only saw this video.
Sweet Antenna. Wait.
Sweet
Sweet Antenna. Why do you worship H. Bomber guy and you hate Scott?
I don't worship H Bomber guy actually, because he let his political views get in the way of Amiko. And it's true. He chose to leave stuff out of the story.
The fucking path of the lesser man.
H Bomber guy chose to leave parts of the saga out because it might, and this is a quote, because it might lead people towards people like Tony TGD. H Bomber guy literally is like
lead
that.
you toward me, it will.
Like,
take you to
he left shit out of the story, man. That's not being a good journalist. It's being a Democrat.
Wait, it said that in his 2 hours.
I just want to make clear for the audience to say like, okay, what's happening? And you don't hate Scott, or you say
No.
okay, you don't worship H Bomber guy.
No.
Yeah, we got clear, but also you don't hate Scott. Like,
nope. No, absolutely not.
But it's good that somebody's bringing criticism. Okay, I like you that you are not a blind follower shield like Tommy Amico for Scott. Are we? We agree on that at least. We agree on that. Still Contender. But what a cuck! He sucks.
I hate Tommy Amiko.
Hey, sweet. He read so many books. Okay, he's better than you, and he will be better than you.
He actually is
better jerking off in your fucking bathtub, living in your mom's basement.
Because he lives in California.
Yeah, right. He thinks that the shit that he walks over on the sidewalk every day doesn't stink.
No, listen,
well,
listen. I'm a fan of Pat the NES Punk and Angry Video Game Nerd, but I can be critical of both.
It's stern but fair.
I'm a fan of Ocean Sword Run.
Listen,
Ocean Sword Run makes fucking great flicks.
And queer.
His Neighborhood series is
Scott,
fucking good.
Scott, call me. Scott, DM me. We'll talk.
Yo, Scott the Woz.
I knew. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just wants to be friends with everybody. With
Scott, I can write you songs. Scott. Just give me a call.
Scott,
I'm free.
Tell your friend.
Everybody doesn't
know
that Tommy and me.
Maybe he'll have like pity.
Hated the Wii. I don't know who the hell this was for, man. The games did not look good. They all look like Flash games, really cheap mobile games.
Every Sunday.
He say Flash games.
Listen what he says.
He say Flash games.
Listen how right he is.
But they also had other things like arcade-style games, party games, educational games. This was really targeted at the family demographic. But they also wanted to target it towards the retro gamer demographic, the ones that hated the Wii. I don't know who the hell this was for, man. The games did not look good. They all look like Flash games, really cheap mobile games, with some of them, in fact, being discovered to have been old mobile games in the past. Apparently, the processor used for this thing was from like a smartphone from 2016, and then like they randomly just like they were like, we're not gonna make certain release dates, and we haven't heard a damn thing from this thing ever since.
They ran away.
Pussies.
Joke's on you, motherfucker.
He's explaining it really well. Like, this is how I would if I was a better spoken person and not like an idiot, this is how I would explain it to like a woman I was on a date with. She was like, "So what the fuck do you guys talk about all day?"
This is a good, concise. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, totally.
It's good.
Same. If I were on like a date with a woman at the Crayola event, I'd be like, "Don't worry about all those idiots wasting their money in the corner.
I just want
Let
to
me tell you something about this. It's a fucking scam. It's a fucking scam."
Do you know the meme of like the guy and the girl at a football game, and the guy's like explaining something to her?
Oh
and
yeah,
he's got
she's like
sunglasses.
couldn't give two fucks.
Yeah, that's it. That's this.
Yeah, like that's like if women were willing to date me, that's exactly what I would say about it.
There is so much more to the story, like so much more. The Intellivision Amico may be one of the more interesting controversies and scandals, all that stuff, and it's something that I definitely would want to talk about even more so at a later date. But what I want,
Please,
Do it.
you're gonna get.
I will
Do
make
it.
you guys.
Do it.
Do it on
think
your
that
real
set an
channel.
alarm off a lot of people's heads, like a retro bro, Tony TGD. A bunch of people are like, "Really? Let me give you a DM, Scott, and see what you're doing." Hey, Scotty.
Scotty doesn't.
Speaking
no.
of mail, check Super you Super J says if Amico sends Scott an email, can he claim to be in
Yeah.
talks?
I'm a close personal friend with Scott, just like I am with 8-Bit Eric and Pat Mini S Punk. We close personal friends with them. I talk on them on direct message regularly. They were very impressed with the rock album. Many people were very impressed.
Does anyone want to talk about how weird it is to like throw out Harlem Globetrotters as like an attractive like thing to have connected to your game because no one knows who the fucking Harlem Globetrotters are?
Oh yeah, it's exactly nothing they had. Even
My
Evil
dad,
Knievel.
my dad knows who they are.
Like when did Tommy Talarico stop growing up? Like 1992.
He never, no,
Like,
never,
what the
never,
fuck, dude?
never.
Like I am an idiot,
That's his claim
and
to
I
fame.
could come up with better ideas just for
never
games.
stopped.
And I would be like, I guarantee this game's gonna suck 75% worse than it is already. But it's gonna have this thing that people give a fuck about because it's not gonna have the Harlem fucking Globetrotters.
Well, if it was on Nintendo Switch and it was a decent game, or it was on the phone, it might work because people do remember that. But it's just not people that are
Evil
going to.
Knievel. Just like it's on par with Evil Knievel.
It's exactly, yeah. Even Evil Knievel, yeah, it's on par with Evil Knievel.
So when I was growing up, I'm dating myself. I for Christmas one year got an Evil Knievel. It's like a 12-inch doll with a fucking motorcycle he ran on and a little ramp that had a crank on it, and you crank the fuck out of this thing, and he shoots across your room, and that was a cool toy.
That was the one that they were going to use on Toy Story 4, but then after they wrote the movie, they looked into the real Evil Knievel, and they found out the real Evil Knievel beat his wife and shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
Turns out this guy's a piece of shit. Turns out all your heroes are
alcoholic.
awful people.
He beat other people too.
And he yelled anti-Semitic comments at his manager in a parking lot.
Did he really? Oh wow!
Yeah, as he beat up his manager, the
worst thing is, I heard he was a fan of Michael Jackson's music.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
Get away from me.
Creep.
to talk about here are the games that release. So yeah, at this point, the video game console has not released. We haven't heard a peep about this thing for months. But Tommy Talarico announced that there would be physical media for the Amico. It would primarily be a digital platform, but they would release physical media. What the hell is this? So yeah, on the Amiko website, you could buy these physical games months, even like years before the system actually came out. This was the first 8 Amiko games, and I bought them all in a bundle. Mainly when I started seeing how the Amiko was probably not going to happen. I was kind of like,
wow.
Yeah, what does he mean? Like before the system ever even came out? Does he mean
Man,
like?
I love the fact that because we know he's honest. He bought the actual games. Like, no, there was not a fan. This wasn't Amico sending him the 8-pack or something. He said like, let's buy this fucking shit because somebody tipped him off. Of course, that this thing was.
Dude, that is one of the most criminal acts. Is like selling these things, and it's not even.
I would like to have
not even like we have our fucking systems banked.
I'm a shelf
sitting in a
collector.
warehouse.
I won't lie.
That's so
I used to
criminal.
play them, but I'm a shelf collector. I won't mind having Missile Command. To be fair. I would like to. I was looking at it on eBay the other day.
But only because they are what they are now. Like
no,
what if
even
this
at the
thing
beginning,
came out?
I knew they were not gonna be playable. I knew that it was just a hotel key card that I could.
But that's what I'm
Sometimes-
saying. Like
sometimes
that's disgusting. That's
brother,
disgusting
I have
business
some.
practice.
Let me tell you this, brother.
Like it's not
I have
playable.
like physical games that I
Let me tell you
sometimes
something.
we buy on digital because I'm too lazy to or to play them. I say like, oh, just buy them again on digital. But I have the physical copy somewhere, so I wouldn't mind having these things, even if I will never be able to play them. Just because the coin is cool.
But Evil, there's not something like in the back of your spine and your lizard brain that's just like that's like bad practice. Like we don't have.
No, it's terrible practice because people would believe this
we're gonna
is
sell you
free. But for me, that I knew that it was garbage, I would like to have it. But I know it's garbage. No, it's a terrible.
memories.
That's why we are.
I have
it's garbage.
The memories.
You know it's garbage. That
I
feel like it's a different experience than like if you think like I'm getting a Red Rider.
Do you know the NAS cars
And they're making
Color
quotes
Dreams, the
next
baby blue cars? I own those shit. I love that kind of garbage.
What do you think?
Chance to
Louise?
buy
I feel like you have-
all these games for a console that doesn't fucking exist. I had to do it. It was so stupid. I had to do it. So the Amico apparently did not have a game slot. There was nothing there. So what these are pretty much like little NFC cards that you tap on the Amiko, and then it'll give you like your digital download for the thing. So I guess that's kind of a cute little way.
I heard that banks are giving out credit cards that are just fucking made out of like cardboard now that have NFC chips in them, and they don't even have swipes on them.
Good.
It's like they're like.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm all on board with like getting a microchip and just having my information in me. I hate carrying around stuff, cards and keys. Like
it's the mark of the beast.
Like okay, you're gonna track me. Like I'm a nobody. Are you gonna track me? I'm one of 7 billion people. Like I guess it would be a big deal if you let like someone.
Instead of the cheap, I'd rather have a lenticular card like embedded in my
I feel like as a stoner, I'm always carrying like 10 things with me all the time. So
yeah,
whatever.
only users lose drugs, dude.
My pockets are full.
Wieners don't use drugs.
Always got a bunch of crap on me.
To get around it, but to call them physical games is obviously a little slimy. It's a digital code pretty much. But I will give the Amico credit. This is way cooler than how other game consoles do their physical code. So just as an example, I saw that Just Dance 2023 does not come with any physical game in any version on Xbox.
I don't fucking care. Like it's like I have. I
already have 22.
I bought digital copies of physical copies of digital games. I don't give a fuck. Like it's less trash. Cool. I can throw it away. Good. Like if it's like Nintendo where they keep it on a server and they know that it's my copy now. Like it wasn't like that before, but they're at a point now where they just keep track of the games I've bought and I can just download on them later. Fine. Whatever.
Yeah, I heard transferring your games from PS4 to PS5 is like stupid. Like it should be like way easier.
That's how 3DS was from like one console to another. It was like kind of.
Yeah.
PlayStation, Switch, it's a digital code. I know Switch has NFC, but if the other.
But with Nintendo, it's cool because if you pay the $20 a year or whatever for online, and you get the retro games, but they also keep all your save data. So
$20 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And also, if you pay $2.99 a month to Tommy Amico, he will also save your data.
Shit, I forgot
all
to
your
pay
save data.
Consoles that NFC. It'll be cool if you got like a little
it's sweet.
I'll dox you, yeah.
Game card like this, and you could just put it on your system like that. The code is definitely cheaper to produce, but this is at least a little cooler. You at least kind of get something.
I admit it. He's admitting the good things they did. It is kind of cool that you could like scan it on the system. Nintendo could have done that with Amiibos. It would have been cool.
Yeah, but you never could.
Yeah, it would have been cool if a system existed and it actually worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Nintendo.
Like in theory.
No, but like PM Pereira is right about some of the ideas were cool, but then again, maybe it's too good to be true type stuff.
Dude,
like think about the
I'm all for like cool ideas are cool ideas. Like yeah, cool idea.
So
but you don't stand for something that doesn't fucking exist.
So the boxes were
mistake number one. Like, dude, you can't fucking go to the wall when you don't have anything. gonna fucking no, you're done. You're
So
You're an idiot.
the problem with with the cards like this was these kind of boxes didn't have any shielding for the RFID. So like Genovi had his phone next to it, and it was reading it and sending it to a website. So as people would be walking through the store, all of their phones would have been reading all of these things, like even unintentionally, because these weren't fit to sell in a store. Basically, you could just rip the things off of them, I guess.
Yeah, no protection.
I will never forget the moment when fucking Talarico was asked about this secret technology that the RFID card had to encrypt the thing. It was just the website.
Wait, are you talking about the Karma Engine?
There was
TM?
nothing.
No. He's talking about the
DJ
like
Slopes
what
interview.
Yep.
he asked
DJ Slopes interview, and he asked like, "What I cannot ask about it. Like, I cannot talk about blah blah blah." It was beautiful. Somebody,
Well,
I
wouldn't
think
that
it
be
was Sweet
something?
Antenna who made a clip about that moment.
He asked how it was encrypted, and Tommy was like,
Thank you.
like, that's a stupid question. I'm not going to
But
answer that.
you could
Ask-
see him
ask my
before
nerd.
he say that answer. That's a stupid question.
it
You
was
could see
about how
he
the
broke,
He
he
had
broke
no
that like
idea.
Windows blue screen of death. Really like
Oh, I remember that one.
blue
Yeah,
screen of
that
death.
was someone else.
Does not compute. Does not compute.
I feel like you guys are giving a pretty hard time to the CEO of a video game console company.
No, that was beautiful because there was nothing to be encrypted. Like we are saying, everything you could read it, leaving unintentional. It's just like a shitty hotel card with a fucking HTTP bullshit address.
A lot more tangible than just a slip with a download code on it. I also do think it's pretty cute how they did kind of replicate the original Intellivision box design here. Most of my Intellivision games are in just like rotten condition, but here we have Shark, and you would open it up like this, and you have instruction manual, and then the game cartridge, which looks like this. And yeah, when we look at the Intellivision,
I didn't realize that the original Intellivision boxes kind of gatefolded the same way.
Kind of.
Amico
kinda
games.
does the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's pretty similar. I think that's kind of cute the way they did that. So yeah, even though this is genuinely stupid as hell, I do think this is kind of cute in many ways, you know? So we open this up and we get this little holographic card.
Stealing retirees' fucking pension funds. That's
very
fucking cute.
Talarico's brain did the blue screen.
I've got a question for all you guys.
Let's go.
If you were to destroy an 8-pack, how would you do it?
Don't do it.
Well, what is it?
I know it's
is it like
inevitable.
Coors or is it real?
Oh, okay, brother. Okay, you're gonna do it. Okay, hear me out, sweet. If you're gonna do it, how about instead of just one big death, why not 8 different types of torture, like the 8 circles of hell? Read which one is like. One can be like an icy death, a fiery death, a bury, all of the above, acid.
Sweet. Sweet.
Ah!
I think you're at the point in your life where you can tell your wife, like, this is what I want for Christmas. This is what I want for my birthday. Like, this is the only thing I want, honey, for our anniversary.
I just draw
Whatever.
a picture of a blowjob.
You think?
Yeah, not a blowjob for Christmas. What I want is an 8-pack of Amiko games so I can destroy them one by one.
Because they're cute.
Yeah, they're cute.
That's what I really love,
They're
honey.
so fucking cute.
card with art on it, and then we have this back. Did that. So yeah, even though this is.
I want to hear him say cute again.
And yeah, when we look at the Intellivision Amico games, yeah, that's pretty similar. I think that's kind of cute the way they did that. So yeah, even though this is genuinely.
That wasn't me. That was Scott.
Felt cute. Felt cute. Might delete later.
Yep.
That's fucking. Dude, sweet. You gotta admit though, that's pretty fucking cute.
No, this is great. This is cute as fuck.
Stupid as hell. I do think this is kind of cute in many ways, you know. So we.
Kind of cute.
What?
Might
I'm gonna
upload
deploy
later.
this.
I mean, kind
later.
of.
Deploy.
I don't know. It's fucking cute.
What the fuck?
Smash JT's kind of cute with his shirt off.
That's pretty cute. What the fuck? Scott.
Open this up and we get this little holographic card.
Little holographic card.
Cute holographic cute card.
Look at my hands.
What happened there? Was he possessed for a second? Or what?
He was watching a mint jelly movie review.
Genuinely
Sorry, mint
stupid
salad.
as hell. I do think this is kind of cute in many ways, you know.
Jelly?
So we open this up and we get this little holographic card.
Yeah, she did kind of go mint salad.
Holographic.
Let me show you
Hey,
something.
Tom Waits for a moment.
Hey.
We have this holographic card when I
I
was
just
drinking
steal
scotch
$17 million from
smoking
you
my
real quick.
cigar with my holographic card.
With art on
Go
it.
fuck
Then we have this
yourself.
back
You
that
think-
just tells us a little bit about the game. That's kind of cool.
GameStop
And
is,
look at that, there's the Amico! Oh, but still my aching.
Did we check the back of those cards for spelling errors yet? Have they all been checked?
Or like the existence of something you could play
Yeah,
on.
something that somebody else owns. Some some Nintendo Star Fox text.
Heart. Maybe someday, my sweet.
Welcome
Then
to
we, of course,
Terraria.
have the game card and a collector's coin here. Which is also kind of cool. We got the Intellivision Amico little logo there. Obviously,
Awesome.
these shouldn't be
Whoa.
bought by
Shirt out of it.
That's just the Running Man and television logo. It's not the
Yeah,
Amigo
that's
logo.
just the same shirt that all those
Stupid
fucking
Scott.
sad fucks wore.
Yo, have you guys seen Grandma's Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that did you know that Keith Robinson was in charge of the set for the game's developer studio?
What,
No.
is he a nerd?
Keith Robinson is the guy who
I know
who-
Keith
whose
Robinson. is,
funeral. Yeah. Like
but he was in the movie?
he was involved with the movie. He set up the set. He like the fucking main character of that movie has a Running Man shirt, you guys.
That's weird.
It's crazy.
I
You,
remember
you
that,
revisit it and you'll be like, whoa. Like they play fucking
Anybody-
frogs and
So,
flies or frog bogs. or
Sweet.
whatever.
I think the
Yeah, no, I
weirdest thing
remember
is
that.
that movie came out unlike anything else with the fucking. Okay, I'll shut up. Let's go.
This is a waste of money. But if you like stupid garbage like I do, like I like collecting stuff that is like so bizarre, so weird, like just like kind of like why? And this was right up my alley. Also, these they said these are NFTs. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm pretty happy that my NFT collection starts and
Okay,
ends with the Intellivision
I
Amico.
I just want to put this. I want to put this out there. I wish that Scott the Woz put John Alvarado's face on this,
I also do.
and,
I
and
feel
other,
like that guy has
and
gotten
other
away with
other
fucking
employees
highway
too.
robbery.
Like everyone is accountable.
And Neil Patel.
Yes.
You know, that guy probably got a fee. No, John
Mm.
Alvarado, I think it's way more. No, that guy needs a fucking comeuppance.
And DJ C.
He looks like an asshole. Two, it's like he's just getting paid this whole time. What the fuck's going on with that? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Games. If I had to get an NFT, sure, yeah, Intellivision and Miko. It also just kind of shows how stupid they are. But yeah, I own the whole lineup of
Yeah, NFTs. Isn't that fucking weird?
Yeah.
But wasn't at the end not NFTs but NFCs or some shit like that?
No, it was NFTs. He doubled down on that.
Okay,
Not-
They
okay.
are
not
NFTs and NFTs. Both.
Yeah. NFTs are going so great nowadays, right,
When
guys?
you scan the game, it mints an NFT.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about them, and while you do your Wata bullshit.
I actually just put all my money in Adobe Brick.
That was how you were going to
Hold
sell.
its
That's
value.
how you sold the digital games. Because they would be like, how do you sell a digital game? Well, you can sell digital products through blockchain.
Yeah,
So
when
we're
like
gonna-
the dumbest people in the world, or sorry, in our American culture, are selling you those things, that's when I run away from it.
Well, yeah, that's why they said that.
When
That's why,
Jimmy
like,
Fallon is pushing NFTs, I was like, I don't have to
Yeah.
get an NFT.
Holy
I'm good.
that's why bigger channels and people that are more into the games industry, professional shit, said like, "Oh, this is related to NFTs. Run like hell. Like this is also a sign it's a scam." Like,
Not
Yeah.
John Riggs though. That guy pushes
John
NFTs.
Riggs.
I don't think we knew about NFT when John Riggs played it, but 5 reasons not to buy the Intellivision Amico. It's fucking great, and I suck Tommy's dick.
Hey, guys.
And that was also really fucking great.
That was also
Everything's great, and I'm happy
It was
because I
kinda
live in a
cute.
fucking fantasy world.
Tommy Talarico's kind
Everything's
of cute.
here, which is also kind of cool. We got the Intellivision Amico little logo there. Obviously, these shouldn't be bought by anybody. This is a waste of money. But if you like stupid garbage like I do, like I like collecting stuff that is like so
I love that. That's why he didn't put it on his kids' channel. He's like, I don't.
Obviously, these shouldn't be bought by anybody.
Yeah, like I didn't like. He can't put this on the regular Scott the Woz channel because it'll have to be too fucking rude, and like it's just like too rude for kids, and like it might encourage them to buy it.
It's not a clean, exactly. It's not a clean edited video. No, it's
But like
just
that's
raw.
where we're
It's
at.
raw.
Like that's rude. Like he was just being honest. Like that's too rude.
No,
You're being way
root
too
for
rude by
the
being
brand he's
honest
selling.
about-
Hey,
about being
listen, fuck, hey,
skeptical.
shut up, for fakes. He's like, if you have a coffee shop, if you whatever your name, Dank, you have a coffee shop. Maybe you don't spew the same shit you're spewing with us, man. That's what it means. Like Scott the Woz is his brand, even if he makes or not money of that. I think he makes money, but he doesn't wanna do Patreon. That's it. But he monetizes. But if he's at his house with his friends, he's gonna say like, this is bullshit. Fuck this idiot. This client was an asshole. This is kind of his other channel where he can do that. That's the thing. It's not that he's being rude. He's been crude.
I hear you.
He's been more crude than on the place that when he has to be Mr. Rogers a little bit, you know? Like,
yeah, immaturity.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Rogers on a bar with his friends, like saying, yeah, it was fun.
That's
Mr. Leahy.
That's my
Mr.
point.
Leahy.
This is what I make.
Mr. Leahy, I got soap in my eyes.
I don't give a shit, son.
So bizarre, so weird, like just like kind of like why? And this was right on my alley. Also, these they said these are NFTs. I don't.
There's Alvarado. That was Alvarado, wasn't it?
How can you tell? Did you see?
I remember the
him
video.
shoveling other people's money into it.
Like just like kind of like why? And this was right on my.
Alvarado and Tommy in the black shirt. And
That's
Alvarado.
what I'm saying.
Remember
Show Alvarado's face.
when they were doing the deep dives and they were wearing the same shirts over and over again?
The only
Sweet
thing I
Antenna,
feel
Sweet
bad-
Antenna. I think he showed it earlier. I think there was a screenshot that when they were like, it was Alvarado. I kid you not.
Okay.
Alvarado is in this. We're gonna rewatch this tomorrow, probably on your channel. But
Dude,
This is
the only
something
thing
we
I
didn't
feel
cover-
bad about is that like Tommy takes. I mean, he was such a fucking cunt, an out front cunt, and like took all the heat. But he takes all this heat, but also fuck John Alvarado really hard in the asshole. Like fuck
Definitely.
that guy.
ew.
He can eat
Yeah.
a fucking huge dick. Like fuck you.
This is
I know.
long forgotten Amiko lore, but what actually during the deep dives, I think this is from the deep dives when they were wearing the same shirt, and then they would come up like 2 weeks later and they would still be wearing the same shirt. And they wore the same shirt in every deep dive, so they like canceled them. They were supposed to be 10, but we only got like 4. So
Alley.
Yeah.
Also,
Fucking-
these they said these are NFTs. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm pretty happy that my NFT collection starts and ends with the Intellivision Amico games. If I had to get an NFT, sure, yeah, Intellivision Amico.
Oh,
It also
okay.
just kind of shows how stupid they are. But yeah, I own the whole lineup of Intellivision.
it also just shows how stupid they are.
He showed that clip of John Alvarado's T-shirt twice.
No, I backed it up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Amico games, and I only got them mainly because I really wanted to own the games for a console that never released. Even if they are, like technically digital codes, I still think it's cool. I mean, they all have ESRB ratings, which that's something. Really enough, Biplanes has a slightly different font.
Everyone always talks about that.
Nice.
Okay, discussion point. Those ESRB ratings, those were probably fake, right? Like they definitely didn't
no,
get
that was
actual.
real.
No. Listen, check this out. ESRB ratings only apply to what? America, North America.
Yeah, it's like Peggy and fucking UK
Yeah,
and shit.
And
right?
and that other shit, I don't think ever got figured out. Let alone
that's
any
all
other
bullshit.
country.
Interesting.
What? No, the
I'm
other
just
one-
saying, I don't trust.
We
this
know about. I
company
forgot the names, but we had 3 different ratings.
based on their past track.
I have a couple.
record.
I have a couple Switch games that have Peggy ratings on them randomly, like Mario games, and they just work fine. But I guess they're the European
Yeah,
version.
no, dude, Switch is universal. You can buy a Japanese fucking cart.
Yeah, I've got a couple Peggy rated Switch
Rate
games.
game? Could you
Huh?
get it
Yeah,
rate-
so
can you
I have
get it rate?
like 3,600 fucking hentai games, and they all work.
Dank, what's your favorite style of rape game?
Fucking Postal 2 Rape.
Oh, I love Postal 2.
Have you ever played that one? It's
I
really
have.
good.
I love
And
Postal.
got
I think It's.
I've got it
I
on my.
think they're putting it on. I think they're putting it on the Evercade soon, so that'll be cool.
I love Postal Series.
They had like 8 games and they couldn't even get that right. However,
like 8 games and one of them got the font wrong. Couldn't even get that right.
I have to admit something. I did lie. This isn't the stupidest thing I ever bought because I bought them again.
You guys, we have to buy them now.
Tommy Talarico doing the Goodfellas laugh.
You know why he bought those twice? To sell
Open
them.
one.
He's gonna sell them eventually.
He wanted to open one and sell one, yeah.
Yeah.
But still stupid. It's not. We don't know if anyone's ever really gonna want to buy them.
Maybe he'll sell them to the guy who needs to pay off a bunch of money for furniture.
You can still buy them from the company, and then they're physically made, so you can still buy them from the company, and then they're gonna sit on trucks and still be sold off for a long time. You understand? Like there isn't a limited supply. There's a big supply of them, so it's like the Cheetahman thing. Like they're gonna sit on trucks until people buy them.
Maybe.
No, they'll be available.
Maybe.
They're not going to be destroyed. They're not going to be destroyed.
Maybe.
Wait, dude, I thought it was Cheetahman 2.
Yeah.
You just said Cheetahman.
No, original. I think.
Well, I bought that from Black NES Spunk.
One of them,
I hope
they
it's
found
legit.
pallets of it. One of them might have been original Action 52. They found like big pallets of it. They had them just like waiting. Like the guy was like, "Oh, people care about this? I've got fucking pallets of this thing." He just had them.
To get them sealed. I mean, like, come on, this is so stupid. Maybe someday the Intellivision Amico.
Somebody said they got 3 of them. It was a DJC or one of the other guys said they got 3.
Gen X Gamer did.
He got 3 8-packs.
He said he bought more stuff from Intellivision than DJC did.
He's in
That is at minimum 2.
We're gonna forget the fact that DJC had 2 Amicos at some point. Remember, even Panda Sub told him, "What?
Yeah, right.
You
That
got
kind
2?
of pony puss."
What's his name
talking
had
about
3?
consoles.
You know who had 3? Geeks with Cash had 3. He wanted like 1 for upstairs, 1 for downstairs, and 1 for his mom or something like that.
Yeah, but
Yep.
DJC had actually 2 physical consoles at some point in his hands. Remember that moment?
Oh, in real life, those are
In
test
real life.
games.
Remember that? I make a whole fucking
Those are test
podcast
games.
about that.
Honestly, yeah.
No, well,
at
actually-
this point, that shit is like the aliens in Independence Day. That's like Area 51. If I can't fucking see it, and if it hasn't been like scientifically confirmed, I don't believe
It was proven. I did a whole fucking 2
Fuck
hours
those
thing
They
showing
don't
that
exist.
he grabbed the whole 2 Amicos and he just did it in a.
Yes, DJC does have 2 Amicos.
Thank you,
Come out,
Box.
but I ain't holding my breath. In the meantime, though, I wanted to get this mainly because I didn't know how much longer they'd be available, and I also didn't know if anybody actually bought these damn things. And I just found it so stupid that I had to pick it up. The idea of owning games for a console that never released is just too stupid for me. I love it. I think it's kind of scummy that they call these physical games because they really aren't, but at the same time, I think this is kind of a cute way
Welcome to our club, Scott.
That is cute again.
We've been waiting for you. You fucking piece of
You
shit.
said cute again.
Oh, I think it's kind of scummy. Yeah, it's kind
games
of
for a
scummy.
console that never released is just too stupid for me. I love it. I think it's kind of scummy that they call these physical games because they really aren't, but at the same time, I think this is kind of a cute way to get around it, even if it is a little shady. I think
if you had cute,
So cute.
so funny.
It is cute. Finnegan Fox is cute, and there's like a little cute coin. And it is smaller than the normal. It is technically it's cute. He's not incorrect. You guys are just
That's such a stretch of the technical. Like
you
cute,
guys are being a little
smaller
bit.
than normal.
Simp.
I think you're being homophobic. If
What?
I mean,
Why would I didn't know he was gay?
I love faggots. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think they thought it through to a decent amount. I'm kind of like, oh yeah, good for you there. Now it's time to just release your damn console. The story of the Amico is fascinating. There's so many twists and turns, and I would love to talk about it more, or I would love to specifically research it a little more because I just gave a Cliff Notes version just off the top.
that's part of it. Is he's just like, dude, I have to fucking learn everything. And,
I
like,
know.
playing real games that people care about, guys. Like,
Dude, that's where the rubber hits the road. And honestly, like that's I don't mean to keep blowing you guys, but like Ouya and Sweets, like that's why I appreciate you guys so much, because like I found you two dudes doing these dumbass streams, like after having lurked around for a while, but like listening to the interplay between you two guys sends me on these fucking. I'm like, who is this fucking guy? Who's this fucking guy? And then Ouya will be like, oh yeah, don't look into him unless you want to get doxxed. And it's, like, it's just this whole story is fucking so retarded, and I love it. I just fucking love every minute of it.
Well, dude,
Me too.
he's in a position where it's like you guys are like, well, why didn't he speak up about it? Why didn't James speak up about it? Well, it's like there's a lot of details. Look what Slopes did. It took a long time, and it took 4 hours, and so they could watch those 4 hours. But then what are they going to do? Regurgitate it? Like
No. I will answer this. Here's why creators like Scott the Woz and Angry Video Game Nerd didn't cover this up until this point. It's because they didn't want to seem like a unworthy candidate for sponsorship from other startup game consoles and games. They didn't want to seem like too critical.
It's just like a whirlpool feeding itself, kind of like, hey, I can't take myself out of like being a person who would endorse something like
exactly.
this.
That's very true, Hooligan. Again, you nail it. Yeah, this guy's kind of like, are we gonna risk the brand just just to speak ill of some shitty? To be fair, another one of 1,000 Kickstarters and kind of these fundraisers. So it's just one of the bunch. We're gonna start attacking kick funders and things like that, so people won't come here and give us their money to advertise. No, fuck this.
It's like this. Hey, we're gonna talk about the Intellivision Amico, but first, Raid Shadow Legends, a really fun game.
Yeah,
I haven't done all my research on Raid Shadow Legends. I haven't looked into it enough.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. To date, they are not like negative $17 million to like people who they've talked to, so they're okay on that. The next time, but I hear you, Sweets, man. It's like it's Scott has such like a big operation going, right? It's like we can get in the weeds on this type of shit. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I need a sponsor for fucking May 2023. So I hear you on that. It's like, don't fucking piss in your own.
Okay, but Ouya has another point, right? You don't think is that's the reason they are not talking about that? It's not about the money, honey?
I mean, I don't think any other game company has anything to fear because no one else is fucking doing the stupid shit Amiko did. Like, what would a normal game company have to fear? Like, oh, he talked bad about fucking the scam that everyone knew was a scam. I better not promote with him.
Well, no,
okay. That's what I want to hear. Yeah, I want to hear this debate. Yeah, please, Hooligan.
It's like Trump being like, you know what? Everyone in politics is a part of a swamp, and I'm gonna say that it's fucked up, and it is fucked up. But it's like you can't acknowledge that it's fucked up. You got to keep being like a Democrat.
It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. It's not even a good example.
Tommy, I think you and I think you, me, and Sweets and Evil agree. I think the difference is between the individual versus like the entity. So like it's man, I just got high again. I forgot what I was saying.
I'm big.
Well, yeah. All right. Let's push play.
It's almost over.
On my head, but there's a lot more to it that I don't really I can't really think of right now. But yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting.
You guys don't think he's being honest? I mean, it was 4 hours of information. Listen.
What? Slopes?
No, listen to what he says. Do you think that Scott's not being honest here? Listen to what he says.
The story of the Amico is fascinating. There's so many twists and turns, and I would love to talk about it more, or I would love to specifically research it a little more, because I just gave a Cliff Notes version just off the top of my head, but there's a lot more to it that I don't really, I can't really think of right now, but yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting. So if you would like to hear...
Do you think that's
bullshit? I didn't hear 4 hours there.
Do you think it's true, or do you think it's bullshit what he said?
It's a good question. No, it's obviously a fascinating story, and I'm glad that he's kind of putting his toe in the water.
No, but what you didn't answer my question. When he said about what he didn't
was cute.
What?
The second part, like what he said right here.
When he's like,
Listen.
Specifically research it a little more because I just gave a Cliff Notes version just off the top of my head, but there's a lot more to it that I don't really, I can't really think of right now. But yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting. So,
do you think that's true? Like, I don't really know. I
What
don't
do you
know.
think?
Do you think? Or do you think
He's holding them back?
Do you think he's been studying it like a bunch and watched
Yes.
the video? And do you think
Yes.
he's sitting there?
I mean, I don't think you can
All
be
you
so
have to-
Okay,
Oh,
wait, listen to me. Listen. What about he saying that when he did a little blue screen of that? He's thinking about the cult, and he doesn't want to talk about it with a 10-foot
Yes.
pole. Like it's like, there's a bunch of the.
Oh, I just heard about this.
Is he bullshitting?
Hey guys, I just heard about this Intellivision Amico thing, and it seems really interesting.
Hey, guys,
He didn't
did
say
you realize
that. He didn't say he's
that
being
the
like
M in
he knows
Amigo
about
looks
it since
like
a
an
long
S?
time.
Really, Evo. When was the last time you saw
So
a
does
Scott
the
the Woz
fucking
video about
guy
Amiko?
next to the Amigo logo.
just off the top of my head, but there's a lot more to it that I don't really, I can't really think of right now. But yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting. So if you would like to hear said story, I'd be open to telling you. Because if this is the last time you're going to see this, I mean, like nobody wants that.
Alright, you know he's full of shit.
He said that though. At the end, he was like, "If you want it," so that was the end of the video. He was like, "If anyone wants to hear this, I'll talk about it more." Listen.
Just off the top of my head, but there's a lot more to it that I don't really, I can't really think of right now. But yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting. So if you would like to hear said story, I'd be open to telling you. Because if this is the last time you're going to see this, I mean, like nobody
I'd be
wants
open
that.
to telling you. Do you think it's one of those like $50 for 50 minutes things?
Good question. Hey, what's up, PM?
Oh, hey, dude.
That's
We're
the
best
video.
friends.
No
How you
hard
doing?
feelings here.
Always
All right.
enjoy their conversations.
You guys
Okay, yeah,
interested?
what are you talking about? What was the question then?
Huh?
What was the question about?
Scott knows what Amiko is.
Scott, you mean what was Scott's question?
What?
You play this 20 times to make us answer a question.
What?
So what
Huh?
was the thing? So do you think that he's full of shit in regards to what?
I don't know. I was just asking. I'm not Tony TGD. I was just fucking asking you questions because I'm Bubbles.
Frog abides. Frog
I'm just
abides.
asking the question.
No,
Yeah,
I'm going to say this right now. Scott the Woz knows exactly what the Amiko is. He knows what Tommy's all about. He's seen the Slopes video. He's seen the H Bomber guy video.
Yeah.
He knows. He wants to talk about it more. Put it on your real channel, dude.
All right.
Or I don't mind if he keeps it here, just like Mr. Extra Slope guy. You know, Slope sometimes does that stuff on his other channel, and that's cool. I don't mind that. But he's full of shit in regards that he's not like, oh guys, it's the first time I heard it. We know it's not, because he, number one, he bought the games, and I'm pretty sure he didn't bought them like yesterday. If he bought them yesterday because somebody gave this week, they told him that, that's not true. Like you say, he's into everything. We know how the algorithm works. You do retro gaming, you're gonna get recommended all these things, all this stuff, all these regurgitations. Like at some point, Rich from Review Tech USA talk about the Amico, and people like that. And even if you don't like them, fucking Metal Jesus talk about the Amica. So, you know, like, so we got impregnated from that fucking gist that was fucking Talarico. So he is full of shit. He has been warm about this all this time.
I just spent like $300 on fake games. I have no idea what this is all about, but I do want to talk about it more.
And this is from the top of my head, right? Just cliff notes from the top of my head. That
Bro,
almost like somebody gave me. Come on.
Make sure you leave a comment and interact with me before I make a separate video.
Yeah.
You can click on with separate ads.
Yep.
If this video gets to 10,000 likes, I will make another Amico video. How about that, guys?
Hey guys.
Hey guys, I heard there's a lot of cult interest in this thing. So maybe if you guys who aren't subscribed to me yet, subscribe and start interacting with my channel. I could talk about this more in the future. Would you please tell everybody, Tommy, Amiko, would you please tell hundreds of people to subscribe to me?
Hey, I heard if you have like, I don't know, like less than 200 fucking subscribers, you can have like 500 people watch a live stream of yours in a day. I don't know. The Amiko is a hot commodity.
$299, please. All right, did you
Is that it?
that's it, bro. That was it. I think, unless I uploaded it
I
wrong.
didn't end it. I don't think he ended it.
Yeah, he was like, if you ever want to fucking see this shit again,
just let me know.
Greatest purchase of all time. Fascinating. There's so many twists and turns, and I would love to talk about it more, or I would love to specifically research it a little more, because I just get a Cliff Notes version just off the top of my head. But there's a lot more to it that I don't really, I can't really think of right now. But yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting. So if you would like to hear said story, I'd be open to telling you. Because if this is the last time you're going to see this, I mean, like, nobody wants that.
That's an ending.
That's it?
Nobody wants that. So he was a cliffhanger. He was like, you want to keep watching this shit, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I do.
He's like, I'm an Amiko content creator now. Subscribe to me.
Sick. Good.
He was like, I'm in, guys.
Finally, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he jumped in.
God, we need fresh blood.
That's why That's why I made that thumbnail, dog. He joined the fight.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm in, dog. Tag me in. Like, it was like Smash Brothers. It was like a new character has been added to Amiko.
Yeah. Welcome.
Fucking yeah.
Well known and young Scott the Woz is here to tell you the truth about Amiko.
It's totally
young,
him.
cute, Scott the Woz.
Young and healthy Scott the Woz.
Cute.
Scott the Woz.
Dude,
really cute.
Ouya, yeah, have you shown Sweets that Roblox video yet?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That one I sent you? The oof.
Tommy, just a
forgot.
question. Am I too high? So sorry, guys. Small thing. I gotta
you're
get
good.
and I don't know if this gonna end. Was there a Penguin Zero video about the Amiko like a long time ago, or I was too stoned and I dreamed about it? There was Penguin Zero in television Amiko, I think, and nobody gave a shit after that.
Were you talking about Deadwing Dork?
No, that kind of looks like Jesus, that with the Le Bon t-shirt.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't remember. Did he make one about it?
Deadwing Dork was great.
Nobody gave that shit. Remember, like he tried to, and he's like a big ass fucking guy with millions.
I don't remember.
I don't watch him, but I know that he exists. He talked about Amiko once, like a year or two ago, and nobody gave a shit.
Did he do it on a normal account or a smaller?
What does he look like?
Maybe he has like 2 or 3 accounts. I don't know.
So here's the thing: Scott did it on his alt account, and he didn't put a television Amiko in the title. He just wrote the stupidest thing I ever bought, and he put a picture of it. So it was like
so weird.
It was like a dog whistle. It was like, if you're already into Amiko, why don't you guys subscribe to me too? He was like throwing
the waters.
I was searching that Scott stash. I couldn't find the video
because
it wasn't like so
Scott.
obvious. It was there. I really tried, and I couldn't
find it.
Scott,
I respect you.
Yeah, like he knows how to do YouTube right. Don't tell him how to do it.
I hope he watches this. I bet he won't.
Well, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, there is a critical stream highlights. Okay, so what happened was, here's what I think happened. Penguin Zero did a stream, maybe on Twitch or...
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
And he talked on his most critical...
Yeah, Moist.
Name? Moist Critical. With
yeah, Charlie. That guy's, he's a small Lord.
Long black hair.
Yeah, he talked about it, and then he put it on a channel called Critical Stream Highlights Unofficial. It came up.
Oh, what a piece of shit!
Like, the Amiko's like totally.
So somebody else stuck it on YouTube.
Oh, it's like the lowest of his
totally
accounts,
a waste of time.
So he talked about it like somewhere quietly.
It's not funny at all.
But I don't care if we like him or not, but he's kind of like a big shit. So if he would have put it probably on his main channel, it would have been different, right? But
no, it didn't go main. It did not go main. So that's what happened. It looks like. I can't find anything else. I might be wrong. I'm not the smartest guy in this game.
No, that was the thing. It was just like a highlights of a secondary channel. Just yeah, you're right. That was the shit. But I would maybe read it or something back in the day. You told me it existed.
Do you guys want to wrap up with a little Amiko news, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Basically,
I sent you a short song. I think we should all enjoy.
I'll be right back. I hope you're still here. If not, it's cool.
Can't play anything right now.
I want to break some Amiko news before Ouya does.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go for it.
So on the website for Amiko, they have removed Hans Ippisch from the website, and they have also removed the invest page.
Thank you. That's what I was going to tell everyone.
Oh yeah, I knew.
Along with everything, they've
I fucking knew it.
Hope
yeah, you're on the same Reddit that I like look at. I don't actually post there or comment.
No, that's good. I'm glad you got to it because I was trying to get to it for a few minutes. So yeah, what do you think of that?
So I think it's hilarious that Hans was like very adamant in like one comment on like a YouTube video about like those are actually my daughters with their boyfriends playing fucking cornhole.
Point. Good
It's
point.
like, wow, that's a weird sentence to write, dude. As I'm typing this as I'm 501 feet away from a school.
That is super
But no,
weird.
it was fucked up. He stole money from Bavaria. He's another piece of shit. Like I mean, he's just another piece of shit. So fuck you, Hans. I'm glad you're done.
Nice. Good job.
What was the news? I missed it.
So they removed the invest page from
Hey.
the Intellivision site.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
He might have just signed off by saying "fuck you, Hans."
Oh, I got his fucking video. Can I send it to you, Evil, and then Evil?
I can do it.
No, you'll
Yeah,
have to.
whatever. Yeah.
No, I can do it.
Fuck
Try
you.
it. Try
I
me.
don't have to
Try
send it.
me.
I don't have to do what you say, you sociopath. Got any smokes? What do they say? Smokes, give them to me.
Yeah.
What do they say?
Smokes, let's go.
Smokes, let's go. Smokes, let's go. Let's go, Smokes. Evil, open
Okay.
this up.
Private chat or what?
In Twitter.
On Twitter. Okay.
Sorry, I could have put it in the private. I should have put it in the private chat. I'm an idiot. I'll put it.
No,
there.
I got it. Okay. So I'm gonna
oops,
put
I
this
took the
up.
wrong
Okay,
link. That's the link on my camera.
loading. I got this. Okay, nice. We got this by the balls. Don't
Is
worry.
it the thing with Roblox? Oh wait,
Yeah. Yeah, 1 minute 15 seconds.
Okay, we got your video, dang.
You got it, dude. It's so fucking good.
Okay.
I think Sweet and Tender Hooligan will really enjoy this.
Give me a moment. I have to share this Herbie Derby. Oh, don't shit! I say that. The forbidden word.
Great.
Doxed.
Thanks.
Now everything. Yeah, just cancel the stream. Okay. Show. Share screen.
Hans bolted.
I'm
dude.
an
You
old
think
guy.
Hans is out, dude. You think Hans is gonna come back like Tommy?
Hans. Okay.
No, I don't. Germany's a big country.
Okay. Are you ready, Freddy?
We're ready,
Yeah.
dude.
Let's fucking go. Fuck yeah, explosions.
And the title of it was "This Simple Trick Exposes Tommy Talarico as an Industry Fraud."
That's the best part, is the title. This
Like,
simple trick.
Have you guys ever
Just
played?
for you. This
Do you
Simple
guys
Trick
play
Exposes
Roblox?
Talarico.
No, I never have. That was the first time I've
Me
seen it.
neither.
But that was like some fucking 12-year-old dipshit. Just like, and they came up with such, I don't want to fucking sexualize anyone, came up with such
Whoa.
a good title. This simple trick exposes Tommy Talarico as an industry fraud. It's like, dude, fuck yeah, you're going places. The future's all right in their hands.
Remember when that kid was interviewed by Tommy?
Colonel Mustard's Revenge.
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta play it on here sometime. I made Tony a commercial, but I think he got scared and didn't want to play it.
Dude, that
It was like
was a fucking long interview.
Listen, it was like I made this commercial for Colonel Mustard's Revenge. Fucking great. Okay. Tommy
I am
Tommy didn't want to
interested.
show it, I think.
Yeah, color me intrigued. Color me bad.
Yeah, it was like during the Amico positivity era.
Hell yeah. I remember that. Sweets told me about those days.
I don't know what
He
happened.
said they were cool.
Let me see if I can do this.
Don't jerk
Yes.
off in camera. Oh my god, he's sending me DMs. Oh, sweet, what are you doing? Yeah, oh, no.
This is
Oh
gonna be
god,
cool.
it's the whole
This is
thing.
good.
What is it?
Where touchscreen and
It's
like 1 hour.
2000
It's
was
Oh,
not
is it not?
particularly
I don't think it is.
Oh my god, it's like 40 minutes long.
expectations, peace secure, safe,
It might be.
trying to
Holy
compete for
shit.
attention.
You're gonna react to
Nintendo
that.
has generally been long perceived
What?
by the
Up
public
next.
as family friendly, with good reason.
Beans.
True to form, they still deliver prominent kid struggle a bit if it's a
Good
frequent
dang.
pattern.
Oh shit.
And that line being
Sorry.
Thanks.
crossed
This is
really
Red
should be a gray
Advisory
area.
Board.
They're not gonna get away with putting out unadulterated sex or graphic dismemberment.
Not with that attitude. Motherfucker.
What are you watching, son?
Fuck yeah. Love kills.
I love it. I'm gonna use this on my stream.
And
stuff.
Fucking adorable.
I don't see them going there.
I have
They
them all
want to
saved.
build trust.
So our 4 pillars of Intellivision are simple, affordable, family, and
Scamming
Steal
people,
all
ripping people off,
Best
money.
CAM.
Holy
stealing,
shit, that's fuck.
stealing, ambushing, fucking you over, and everything's mine.
Lying at every opportunity and being a piece
entertainment.
Stop
And that spells
ass
out the
fucking
word safe.
evil.
Because people can trust
Yeah,
of
mate.
shit. Safe.
They have their core audience in
Excellent.
mind.
As gamers,
100% of the money is going to go to us, and you guys can fuck yourselves.
I feel like
they're
Rob.
motivated
I-
by creative
I'm pretty sure
exploration,
that the
achievement, and
pre-orders were in
problem-solving. They're
escrow.
least likely.
Oh, you're right. And everyone knows what escrow is because we're all good people, good citizens who
Escrow
read the
through
fine print.
yourself.
That's where they put your money in somewhere and it's safe forever, right, Tommy?
Safe in escrow.
Right, Tommy? Tommy?
Right, Rab?
Where in the fuck is Tommy Talarico?
Hey, Rab, where is the money?
Hey, Rab, can you in
The money,
20
Rab.
words or less?
Hey,
Where's the
Rab.
fucking money?
Where
like
is
20
the
words
cash?
To use console or PCs to
Talarico.
and they're least likely to
Uh,
compete.
He's a
As a
scammer.
group, they have the
It's a
highest
scammer.
household income. But I will say that all 3 groups were in the 80K range.
Hey,
This
you.
happens to be at the higher range
Give
of the
me
80K
all your
range.
money.
And this is the
all your
oldest
cash.
viewing
In
segment.
exchange,
But again, there was a
I'll
small range for that as well.
give
They
you
were in their 30s, all
nothing.
3 different. all 3
Nothing.
I won't
in terms of
make
viewing
a
stage.
single
But
thing.
this group was
But
on
there's
the
these
oldest viewing
coins.
of the 30s.
Will make
Still
Physical
carry over that
predator.
perception of being family friendly. And Sega both battled to the finish for the all-in share, who see Intellivision clawing its way up only by
Ooh,
knocking
that's
someone
fun.
else
Oh,
down.
intensive Care Bear.
Nintendo, in this regard, seem oddly insecure. I think
Yeah,
they know
Intellivision
they're not
totally fucked
replacing
up Nintendo.
Nintendo's
I remember
perch,
that
or
fight.
even the ubiquity of a
Intellivision definitely
Fire Kids
beat
edition for
Nintendo
solitary play.
For like a day.
It
What?
You hear that? They're like in television in that regard, knocking around Nintendo. They're talking about like the early 80s. And then Nintendo just decided to like ship more units and they're like, no, we're fine. We're way better than Ski or fucking Truck or fucking Tank or fucking Eat Ass Shark. Why are all their games stupid?
Tard.
Farkle. Don't forget Farkle.
Dumb.
My favorite was Artism Simulator.
I'm an artist.
I know you're so artistic.
12 people watching. Hello. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This is awesome. You're listening to fucking 4 idiots.
Fuck.
Oh, I found it. Hold on. Hold on.
Hit the like button and shit
Uh-oh.
like that. And, you know,
Hold
touch
on.
your.
Subscribe to Tommy Amico.
Be
if you
sure to
haven't.
like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah.
Evil,
And if
evil.
you
Sunny and
At
shit.
least we need your
fuck
money.
yourself.
You know, we need some idiot to finally pay him $399 to Amiko, so we can still be.
That's
making
just
this.
for his fansly. You can get in at the baseline for $299.99.
We could each.
Yeah,
do-
but $299 is for pussies for suckers.
That is for pussies. That's
Evil,
right,
evil.
evil. That's for fucking pussies.
Evil, open up the link I sent. Evil, open
Okay.
up the link I sent in Twitter.
You have
Twitter,
to be
okay,
a
yeah.
real pussy to.
I got it. I got you, boss.
99 a month.
Gotcha, boss. Okay. Oh,
Then we're going to end this.
Oh,
2
this is
hours.
great. This is
2 hours is a long time for me.
No, that 1 minute 29 seconds.
Well,
Sounds
What's the
I'm
matter?
not
Do you have to go
going,
read the
right?
literature that's been left on your car?
Don't end it after. We'll keep it going. 24-hour stream.
Okay,
Fuck
here we go.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
This
24
isn't
hours.
happening,
Hell yeah.
especially with Nintendo's growth in other demographics.
No. This is still Sweet and Tender thing.
Cut to Evil Knievel. The
Are you
most
ready? Can you see the thing? Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, Leahy. I got it.
You shit face.
Yeah. Do this shit. Quiet down.
Like me.
Oh my God, what is
So,
Oh, no, what are we-
There's an Atari game,
Colonel Mustard.
Revenge, where you fuck a naked chick up.
Wow.
Quiet. Everyone be quiet. Nobody talk while it's on. It's only a minute and a half.
It's a minute and a half. Let's do
Turn it up
this. We can
loud.
then react.
I'm going to mute myself.
This is the premiere.
I can't. I'm playing.
It's
it.
never been seen. This has never been
It's never
seen.
been seen. I kid you not. I never seen.
Nobody
this
talk.
shit.
This
Never
was
in my life.
expected. Now nobody talk.
Please. Here it goes. 3, 2, 1.
There's an Atari game,
Colonel Mustard.
Revenge, where you fuck a naked chick up against a cactus.
Groovy! Whoopee! Tender! Way cool! Manta! Wow! Whoa!
I'm the great Colonel Mustard, and I'm feeling mighty randy right now. Come here, native boy. Don't make me force myself upon you.
I'm so glad I didn't talk for
Wow.
1 minute and 36 seconds.
That
Didn't
was
want to
really
ruin
good.
that.
Like in the 80s. Now, there were a couple of like off the charts, like
God, I
weird
fucking hate
porno,
that guy.
like, whoa. I'm sure
Hold
there's
on.
stuff that you do and you're.
Why are you guys talking over it? I fucking asked you guys not to fucking
Sorry.
talk over it. And you're
Dude, it's done.
My God.
Sorry.
You
Glad
think it
that-
was
glad
a
that
minute
you're
when
so
you got
good.
them
It's so
stoned and
good.
have the fucking.
Can you guys have some self control and
Yeah,
not fucking
sorry.
talk over the fucking video,
Possibly.
please? Can you back it up till before
Yeah.
these fucking
Here,
assholes
here,
ruin
here, I think
the
here's the
fucking
right
video
one.
on its premiere?
My bad.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. Spank you very much.
Never seen this guy before. Who is he?
Shut the fuck up. I love you. I kid you.
Like in the 80s. Now, there were a couple of like off the charts, like weird porno, like, whoa. I'm sure there's stuff that you do and you see that you don't tell your parents about and they have no idea, right? But I know when I was your age, I was doing it all. But
Cool. It's really cool. That's
So,
fucking
Oh,
cool.
that was good. What the
who was
fuck
Tommy
that
talking
the
to?
best video ever.
Huh?
Hey, Ouya, I owe you an apology. I'm really sorry for cutting in on that video.
It's okay.
I
It's,
did
That was
that-
totally better uncut.
it's understandable.
Yeah, it was really
Who-
good.
who-
Probably
was
just
Tommy-
unprivatize it.
who
So
was Tommy talking to? How old was the person Tommy was talking to?
10.
Dude, what's with all the questions, Michael Jackson?
I'm just curious.
Okay.
Let me unprivatize the thing, maybe. Tony wouldn't accept it.
Man,
No,
that
that
was
was
the
great.
best
Okay, so
video
now
I
the
love-
FBI is invited back in.
I will say that was so good that it was hard to not talk about it as it was happening.
I agree.
Yeah. I get why. So no harm though. Like,
did you guys remember when Evil reprimanded us for talking? I enjoyed
watch
that
it
part,
again.
too. He said, "Shut the fuck up."
that was the second time. Reprimanded you, all of you, the first time, and then I reprimanded you a second time.
Dude, I know. I'm a piece of shit.
Let's watch it again.
I love you after that. Remember that part in the future, you stoner. I say I love you, and it's
this
cool.
This is a good crew.
Evil. We're gonna watch it again. Pull it up again. I'm gonna mute everyone, and we're gonna watch it again.
Oh my god!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Faggot.
Good talk, tweets.
and because Tony's in the super chat, so we got to do it for the people. Okay.
Highlight the super chat.
It's way up there. Hey, it's gonna get it.
Way up there. Okay, give me a second. I already got it ready. Give me a second. It's like I'm the cinematographer, like on those old fucking movie places, and these guys are screaming and throwing popcorn at people, and like, shut up!
Yeah,
we're trying to watch a movie. A 1 minute and 20 seconds movie with fucking span of attention. It's less than a fucking monkey.
Don't worry, we're all muted. And Uya's just showing trained face. Hell yeah. Drive the cash, you piece of shit.
The simple trick. Oh no, that's
the video, lady.
Sorry, but I was gonna put the simple trick again. Sorry. Okay, mute everyone.
There's no way people pay for this.
All right, everyone is muted. All right. Oh. Okay.
There's an Atari game,
Colonel Mustard.
Revenge, where you fuck a naked chick up against the cactus.
Oh no! Groovy! Whoopee! Tender! Way cool! Manta! Whoa! Whoa!
I'm the great Colonel Mustard, and I'm feeling mighty, mighty randy right now. Come here, native boy. Don't make me force myself upon you.
Like in the 80s, now there were a couple of like off the charts, like weird porno, like, you know, like, whoa, I'm sure there's stuff that you do and you see that you don't tell your parents about and they have no idea, right? But I know when I was your age, I was doing it all. But by
what the fuck? The last part there was really fucked up.
Brutal.
Hey, I know you do stuff in your bedroom.
Hey,
you should not do it, kids. But I did it, okay? And when I was your age, I did all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Hey, another famous Tommy Talarico lie. In the 80s, porno was weird. No, porno was fucking amazing in the 80s, dude. It was VHS. It was fucking tits.
All right, guys.
Okay, so fuck off, Tommy. Stop.
Fucking train, little blue train.
Put your fucking console.
No, Amiko has a family to go back to.
Yeah, Amigo has it.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I gotta leave the
trailer park. Timeout gave $2.
I'm not from the trailer park. I gotta leave.
No,
$1.99 from.
Yeah.
$1.99. You're rich.
Oh yeah.
Can I be here tomorrow? Or...
What's up?
Are you ridiculous?
You can see your super chats. You idiot, you shit face.
Look, I'm just gonna flex one more time.
No.
Look at this. It's a pretty simple question.
Look at the chat, you idiot.
Look at the chat. Big Block Plymouth just donated $1.99. Say color.
We got a new one.
Monster sounds like custard.
Big Block Plymouth.
Thank you, Big Block Plymouth.
Plymouth.
Thank you, sir.
Let's fucking go.
What a great way to close.
Colonel Mustard sounds like custard. Cute. And that's what.
Are you trying to do like a George Costanza where you leave on a high note? Because we don't have many high notes, so don't leave.
Colonel Mustard sounds like custard cute. That's what Scott the Woz would say. Cute.
He would say cute. He would also say, "Why did I buy these physical products for something that doesn't exist? What a fucking waste of money. Who's getting paid on the other end of this?"
Amiko, apparently.
I'm not. I have like weird anger at.
It's okay. You're in the right place for that.
Yeah, that's pretty much our whole story.
Your $75 was well spent.
Yeah.
Thanks for paying to join us.
You too, sweet.
Welcome. Welcome one and welcome all.
I'm glad I can contribute.
It was a bunch of fun. Now let this fucking little shit train go to fucking sleep. Oh, Amiko.
Evil, you're one of those motherfuckers who, like, I could say a sentence, but if you say it, it's way funnier just because of the way you talk.
I know. It's part of my shtick.
You can be like, "Oh, my fart smells." It's not funny if I say it.
It's extra not funny when I say shit. It's like,
it's just weird.
Yeah.
All right,
like,
guys.
I'll stop talking.
Thanks, guys. You don't have to be so apologetic. That's evil shtick. All right.
No, not anymore. I can finally retire. I leave you in good hands with that.
Did you graduate, evil?
Yeah. I'm gonna
now
RPG so that nobody watches. Like,
well, we lean on you for the live video feed, so you're indisposable now.
Yeah.
And because you can say things and make them sound funny.
Indisposable or disposable? Which one you say? I thought they meant
exactly. How you said those words, that was hilarious.
Undisposable.
Oh, I wanted to be disposable. Like, well, why can't I ever retire? We found my perfect.
I gotta get out of the trailer park. I'm out of here.
Wait,
okay, fuck off.
Fuck off, Yumiko. That was fun, dude. Thank you.
I'm out of here.
And thanks for muting us and playing the video the second time for the super
playlist. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
How long is this shit?
Oh
my!
You just got this idea of going.
Like a fucking how many hours?
To see
an hour and 30 minutes.
So that's something we're doing for our show for the folks in.
That's it, man. Peace.
Peace.
Horrible.